Good afternoon. This is Paul Keels. Blue Jackets and Buffalo take on the Sabres tonight. 6:45 face-off here on the Penn. Columbus looking for back-to-back wins. They've got a 3-game road winning streak going. After last night's crazy Game 3, the World Series continues tonight with Game 4 in Los Angeles between the Dodgers and the Toronto Blue Jays. The 18-inning win by L.A. last night gives the Dodgers a 2-1 series lead. Shane Bieber to pitch for the Blue Jays tonight. Shohei Ohtani on the hill for the Dodgers. Time for Ohio State back on the practice field today, getting ready to host Penn State Saturday. Meanwhile, SEC Commissioner Greg Sankey's asked the NCAA to change their ruling, allowing athletes to bet on professional sports. This update brought to you by Awaken 180 Weight Loss, who wants to thank Columbus by offering $500 off every new program now through Thanksgiving. Awaken180weightloss.com. Breaking sports news when it happens on the Fan, Ohio sports destination.
The following is intended for immature audiences only. There's no such thing as a radio rating system. But if there were, this show would be rated O as in... Oh my God, this show is so stupid. These people should be in jail. Let's begin.
Good afternoon.
You're listening to Common Man and Timmy. Featuring Panama Ted.
Ted's a fun guy.
And the Crazy Soundboard.
Hola, I'm Dennis Farina. So much.
I even made just a little bit of a diagram for you.
56, and is that correct? Walk.
You little weasel.
Turn off your brain and unzip your pants. Here's Common Man and Timmy.
Happy Tuesday, everybody. Common Man is getting another little PTO day. He will be back tomorrow, but one more time, my friend from 10 TV, Adam King, hanging out with us this afternoon. Thanks for doing it again, King.
I'll speak for all the listeners out there. How much PTO does this guy get?
A lot.
I mean, it's getting ridiculous.
A lot. He's been here 22 years or so.
That is a long time.
I got news for you, Adam. I'm also maxed out on PTO.
How long you been here? 10 years?
13 years.
13 years.
Yeah, once you hit that 10-year threshold, you get an extra week in the hopper. We're sort of grandfathered in. We were before the sales of the company.
Okay.
That's nice.
So you get, what do you get, 103 PTO days a year, and you have to space those out?
I'll tell you what, though. It's not like Beam's PTO. Something about Beamer where I feel like the PTO system was very fair to begin with. Mm-hmm. He had like triple the PTO. There was some kind of glitch. And he's able to take months off at a time.
I don't think it's about how much PTO you get. It's about how you use the PTO that matters. Because are you a guy like will you just take a random Wednesday and be like, okay, I'm going to take this PTO and I'm just going to hang at home?
It's not a bad play.
No,
the Wednesday off is something that.
No.
I mean, obviously, what show are you on here?
Yeah, that's right.
So
yeah,
Panama
right.
Ted had some family issues. That's why he's out yesterday and today. Which, oh, by the way. Evil Bald Colin is back there. It's good to see you there, CB.
I'm doing good, Mike.
Okay. How you doing there, Tress?
Doing good, Mike.
All right, so everybody is present and accounted for. All well and good. But no, Panama Ted famously, as you said, will sneak in a nice little Wednesday off. And it used to always drive us nuts and piss us off because it would just sort of throw off the continuity of the show. You're trying to get a good clean week's worth in, right? With nobody off. Anytime you can get the three of us here for 5 straight days, we love that. That's a good week done, right? But he'll take a Wednesday off. But if you're thinking about it from the mental aspect, it makes sense because you have 2 short little 2-day work weeks. That's all you have. It's kind of a brilliant way to take PTO.
But if I'm on PTO, if I'm not here, I am not in the state of Ohio. That's how I treat it. If I am not, I'm not going to take a PTO day and sit on my couch. I can't do it. I can't. I just rather go to work. You know, I'd rather be accomplishing something. Now, if I have something I have to do on the PTO day, like build a deck, then I'm going to take the PTO day. If I
see, I don't like that.
No,
I don't want to build a deck on your day off. Are you nuts?
The fact that you didn't say
I don't ever want to build a deck.
The fact you didn't say there's no world where I know how to build a deck was surprising. Yeah. I mean, there's not a chance I couldn't put 2 pieces together. I once built a table. I once built a desk for my mother, and the entire thing came crashing down with a computer on top of it.
Was it an IKEA desk?
It was an IKEA desk. And
those could be very complicated. Those could be very difficult. Adam, that's not just you. That's all of us.
I got to the end, and I had like 45 screws left over, and I kind of just said, This'll do.
I was going to let you have that. I was going to let you be a deck builder in your mind. I was going to let you be like Adam Bob Vila King for just a second. Some people surprise you, Like I redid my basement bathroom.
Oh, wow.
Maybe 50% of it.
Wow.
I didn't do the shower.
Did you do the tiling?
I did the flooring.
Oh.
No, I didn't tile the shower. I did.
See, I think I could do that. You just got to put the grout down. You just got to stack them in there. And if it looks, you just got to have some theme.
You got to get those little spacers.
Yeah,
get those plastic spacers.
Crisp it up there. I think I could do that. Probably horribly.
After lots and lots of tutelage and work, then maybe we could cut you loose and have you tile a bathroom. But it takes some time. It takes some practice.
No concept of how plumbing works.
No.
If you
we're on the same
Yeah,
page there.
like-
I'm not getting into electrical.
No,
I'm not getting
exactly.
into plumbing. And when I say I redid the bathroom, I really mean I just was able to do the flooring. That's all I did. I got rid of the floor and I did the little snap in and I made it look nice. I did the baseboards. I trimmed those up. I even got my miter saw out so I can make the angle cut for the baseboards.
Wow.
And that was like the extent of what I could do. It also took me about a month to get that done. That was I think everybody probably had the pandemic projects when you were stuck at home and you took a look around and you said, what can I do on my own? Because the service industries, right?
Yeah.
Everybody started to make so much money. Yeah. And the cost of everything just skyrocketed because we're all at home looking to get stuff done to our houses.
So here's the question. It's the pandemic. So would you put tile down?
No, I did like the engineered, like faux wood flooring.
Yeah, gotcha.
It was nice.
Yeah.
It was a good match for the bathroom, though. I wanted something different than just the basic tile in there.
So you got faux wood flooring down. It took you said
time.
3 weeks.
Yeah,
So
about
for
3 weeks to get it perfect.
Where did everybody go to the bathroom?
It was a thing.
Yeah, I'm sure it was a thing.
It was a thing. Because we have a 2-bath house. We have the one for the upstairs, the one for the downstairs, and it's not the biggest home known to man. It's not common man money right there, but it gets the job done for a 3-person family. And so that was I was hearing about that, Adam. I was hearing about that every single day. Oh God, when is the toilet going to be? When are we going to be able to reinstall the toilet in here? I'm like, I'm working on it. I got to get it just right.
You literally couldn't have picked a worse time. You were stuck inside, and you said, "You know what?
I had to take the 15-second walk upstairs. I mean, we live in a split level. It's like 20 steps. It's not even. It's like 6 steps for each staircase. 12 steps up to get to the bathroom. You're done.
So the next challenge were you like, let me just see if I can fix the fridge. And so you guys just didn't have food for like 3 weeks?
There's actually been nothing. That was the last thing that I did.
That's
fair. I hung up my hammer.
Okay.
I hung up my hammer after that. Everything since we're paying somebody to do this because, like you said, days off. I'm not doing something. I want to be doing nothing. I want to go play golf. Like, do you count golf as nothing? Because
No.
Mentally, that's how I escape, and that's like a nothing for me. But other than sitting on the couch all the time, I know you got to get out and go do something, but that's like a Happy Gilmore happy place for me.
Yeah.
But I don't really say that's not me like doing a project or anything like that.
Well, I just don't like the idea. Like, there are people out there that they call it a staycation. They take like a week off of work.
I'm good with that.
I'm not good with that.
You're not good with a staycation.
Find a place to go.
Oh, no.
You don't, after 2 days, I'd be like, all right, get me back to work. What am I doing?
Like if you take just a few days, you can't, get a couple of rounds of golf in at courses in the area and have 4 or 5 hours out of the house, come back home, enjoy your entire morning, enjoy your entire evening, relax, recuperate a little bit.
Why golf in the area when you could be golfing in Rochester, New York?
Rochester?
I don't know.
What are we talking about? Rochester,
a home of golf.
Don't you just go to Syracuse and hit Buffalo on the way back?
Stop in Champaign, Illinois.
Go to the Catskills.
Some woman said that she sold tiles for 11 years. And after seeing how I was going to tile this wall, she said, please don't do that.
Adam, I was very impressed with you. You said that you stayed up for the entire World Series Game 3.
And Lene did as well.
I didn't even make it to the end of the first 9 innings, but my goodness, these highlight videos that they put together now, they're like 40 minutes long.
Well, the game was 6.5 hours.
I know, but even for a normal length game, though, they're making the highlight package very, very long. They're not leaving any stone unturned. I mean, there was a lot of stuff that went down in that game just to get to the point where it needed extra innings. I mean, how about the play? Who was it? Was it Alejandro Kirk who had a ball that was thrown to him that was a foot high, and he was already walking to first base? And I think it was Bo Bichette was on first, and he just assumed that it was a walk, so he got caught looking. They would have wound up getting a run in that inning with the rally that they went on. That was a crazy call in that game.
There were so many moments that if they go just a little bit different last night, the game does not go to 18 innings.
Right, but it did.
I want to talk about one of my new favorite players in baseball history, and his name is Will Klein. Have
4 power innings in the middle there.
When you look at this guy,
classic.
He was out there absolutely just grinding.
Who's that out there? Bill Klein? I can't tell too good.
He's absolute he's got one more out. And I think what would have been the 18th. He's in the top of the 18th. He's got one more out. And this man's arm, he's just like, I just got to get it to the plate. And when he got out, I let out a cheer. I didn't care. I didn't have a dog in the fight. But that was so well done. What an absolute gem of a game. I said Lene Kukua was watching it alongside me, and she was asking questions. She's
you
like,
and your fake buddy.
Me and my fake buddy. She said, so what does that mean now? And and the fake home runs got her every time, the ones that were like a foot short. Like it was a great experience.
Shohei Ohtani. I mean, what are we doing? What are we doing?
I'd love to talk to the Dodgers fans.
9 times on base? They got to, of course, when they got to extra innings and they're in the bottom, they're getting to hit in the bottom, obviously, because they're at home. They're like, forget about this. You take your base.
Take your base.
Just take the base. We'll go Mookie Betts, Freddie Freeman, whatever. Freddie, of course, winds up doing them and getting the job done. But my goodness, that guy, he's the best player of all time. I think we can. Sorry, Babe Ruth. I mean, with your scrawny legs, we've made our decision. We've got our answer.
Every time he would step up to the plate, the Dodgers fans actually thought they were going to pitch to him. And I just wanted to get in that stadium and say, stop with your false hope. Not a chance.
And they're not going to pitch to him anymore.
Never again.
That's just it. No pitching to Shohei. Like that, we can't risk that. We can't do that for the rest of this series. So game 4 coming up tonight at 8:00. Everybody is going to be on fumes and everyone will be really tired. I'm sure Jason Stark, he's on fumes as well. Just when we were over the moon about Buckeye Hoops recruiting, we are brought back down to earth. We'll talk about that. Adam King is in. It's Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan Traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza, home of the Grandview Browns backers.
We've got traffic slowing down due to an accident that's blocking the center lane if you're on eastbound 270 on the North Outer Belt after 71. We also have an accident that's blocking the left lane on northbound 71 on the north side after 670, causing traffic to back up there. This report is sponsored by Middlefield Bank. MB can be your everything bank, serving Central Ohio with locations in Dublin, Marysville, Plain City, Powell, Sunbury, and Westerville's new branch at 450 Altair Parkway. Grand opening October 29th. Visit middlefieldbank.bank today. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Fan Traffic is sponsored by Green & Sons. Family owned and operated for over 45 years. Green & Sons will help you find your next Kubota tractor. Located in Mount Sterling and north of Marysville. And online at greenandsons.com.
Aaron, I'm freaking out a little that you're giving away $500 in free repairs whenever someone buys a new water heater.
When people are faced with an unexpected expense, an unexpected gift helps restore balance to the universe.
Get Eco.
ECO. How many things can our plumbers do for $500 or less?
Tons of things.
Like what?
We can repair a toilet that's not working. We can replace a hose bib, install a utility sink or a vanity, run a water line to an appliance, replace a garbage disposal.
Get Eco.
ECO.
Replace a shutoff valve, fix an exposed water leak.
What's an exposed water leak?
It's one you can see. It's not inside a wall and it's not underground.
And we're going to do these sorts of things for free just because a person buys a water heater?
Yeah, for free.
Because we're restoring balance to the universe?
Balance to the universe.
Get Eco.
ECO.
Give it away, plumbers, genius electricians, and gonna make you cool again, HVAC technicians.
Whoo, go to geteco.com.
Hey, it's Anthony. Wouldn't you want to drive into the new season with a brand new Honda from Germain Honda of Dublin? You can lease the 25 Honda Accord LX for just $199 a month or finance at 3.99% APR. Or the 26 Honda CR-V LX all-wheel drive, leasing from only $319 a month or finance from 4.99% APR. These fall deals are fantastic. Visit Germain Honda of Dublin on Sawmill Road, just south of 270, or you can shop online anytime at GermainHondaofDublin.com.
It's officially fall at Firehouse Subs. The Thanksgiving turkey sub is back. This sub brings all the flavors of the Thanksgiving table into one crave-worthy bite. Stacked high with premium carved turkey, savory stuffing, and cranberry sauce. The ultimate holiday comforts in a sub. Hurry to Firehouse Subs today and try the Thanksgiving turkey sub before it's gone. Limited time at participating Firehouse Subs restaurants while supplies last. Planning a tailgate or game day spread? Firehouse Subs Catering makes it easy to feed the whole crew.
I love Right Pack Credit Union because they're solution driven. I feel valued as a member.
They're focused on the latest technology and the personal connections.
Experience benefits that go beyond banking with Right Pack Credit Union. Just ask our actual members.
I definitely recommend Right Pack to all my family and friends as a credit union of choice.
Visit one of our Columbus area Right Pack Credit Union member centers near you. Based on individual members' experiences, results may vary.
When you're building a single-family house, multi-unit house, townhouse, penthouse, row house, or tiny house, lean on green. Sunbelt Rentals. The Columbus builders who are building Columbus do. They know they can rent the right equipment at the right price right now, thanks to the largest rental fleet and most rental locations in Columbus. All powered by people for equipment know-how, support, transport, and training. So no matter what you've got going in or going up, lean on green. Sunbelt Rentals. Learn more at sunbeltrentals.com.
At the Ohio Lottery, we make Keno fun, your way. That means you pick your wager. Will it be $1, $2, a crisp $20? Your call. Like picking your own numbers, use any inspiration you like. Birthdays, jersey numbers, you name it. And if you don't feel like choosing, there's the Super Quick Auto Pick. With regular promotions that'll get you more bang for your Keno buck, multiple ways to win, prizes galore, and live draws every few minutes. Anytime is the right time to get in on the Keno action. Keno is always fun, your way. Lottery players are subject to Ohio laws and commission regulations. Play responsibly.
Helping a new driver get ready for their road test? Here's a convenient new way to make the most of your 50 hours of required practice driving time. The Road Ready Ohio app, available now at no cost to new drivers and their families. Road Ready Ohio keeps track of your driving experience together, providing feedback and safe driving tips. It even generates the documentation you need for the Ohio BMV. The Road Ready Ohio app, free to download in the Apple and Google App Stores.
Protect your liver and give it the support it deserves with Active Liver from New Nordic. Find Active Liver in stores at your local CVS, Meijer Grocery, or online at Amazon or newnordicusa.com.
Hello, big voice guy here. I've been hired to tell you all about the Fan's YouTube channel. Did you know you can immerse yourself in Buckeye goodness like Austin and Burb's daily podcast, The Beat? Yes, sirree, Bob. Subscribe today. Fan weather.
From the Logan AC and Heat Services Weather Center.
Enjoy the beautiful day before big changes on Wednesday. Mostly sunny skies, breezy, and temperatures getting up right around 60, so that will add a bit of a wind chill. And for tonight, mostly clear overnight with lows in the upper 30s to low 40s. For Wednesday, increasing clouds throughout the day with chances of rain increasing the second half of the day. It will be breezy again, and highs will struggle to get into the mid-50s. For The Fan, I'm meteorologist Meredith Garfalo with the 10 Weather Impact Forecast.
The ESPN Bet Sportsbook at Hollywood Casino Columbus is the official sportsbook of Common Man and Timmy. Weekdays at 3. The Fan.
One has pizza sauce for blood. The other is Rachel Maddow. You're listening to Common Man and Timmy.
I didn't even tell you all of the amazing things that we have in store for you today, because it's going to be a good one. By the way, Common Man and Timmy is sponsored by Hinderer Motor Company. Adam King of 10 TV is hanging out. It is a Tuesday. We started doing this last week, so at 4 o'clock, Jen Winters is going to saunter into the studio. She will update us on what is going on our social accounts and on the digital front, so we'll check in with her at that time. Adam, I do want to talk about some candy because we're only a few days away from the big holiday. Mm-hmm. I love Halloween. I'm planning on dressing up here for the Friday show.
What are you going to be?
I believe I heard Common Man say that he was going to do that as well. Maybe a Chicago Bears themed outfit, I thought is what he said. I'm not going to tell you. I'm not going to tell you yet. I'm not going to show you my gun.
All right. I'll dress up too. I'm going to dress up as Timmy Hall.
Somebody actually did that.
I'm going to dress up as Timmy Hall.
Somebody did that years ago. I believe it was our guy, Brian Hogue. He's one of our fine sales people here at the Fan. And he wore a baseball T-shirt and thick-rimmed glasses, like the ones that I have on.
Yeah, I'm going to have to.
And everybody knew that. Everybody knew, and he had a backwards baseball hat on, too.
I'm trying to think what distinguishes Timmy Hall. Like, so you're right, the glasses, maybe the baseball hat. I got to get my hair looking Hold on, I got to take a picture. I got to get it looking exactly like yours is.
Jeez, what are you doing? What are you doing?
There
Hello.
we go.
Hi.
There we go. All right, I'm ready.
You got to get the facial hair to a creepy stage to
Yeah,
where you're not allowed around the school children.
That's right. And you should go as Evil Bald Colin.
I'm not going to shave my head.
You don't have to. They have bald caps.
Just wear the bald cap for Halloween. Go to the spirit store.
Yeah, exactly.
Ask where the bald caps are.
Look like Gru.
And just wear some random college basketball sweatshirt.
You should dress as Fish.
You were dressed like Fish today.
We are. We're wearing the same shirt.
You guys are like dressed for St. Patrick's Day.
We're ready.
I don't know. It's kind of like the army green jacket. It's a nice jacket that you're
thank
wearing
you.
today.
You have a nice jacket too.
This is my shacket, as some call nowadays.
The cool
People
kids?
think that this is flannel, but just because it's plaid, it's not flannel. It's actually fleece. Everyone's got to have the button-up, like heavy fleece shirts, right? They're great for walking the dog. When we get into the 40s and 50 temperatures, when it's cloudy outside, they're so comfortable to throw these on.
They do. They get the job done. They get the job done on a nice staycation.
Adam, we got to talk about some Buckeye men's basketball here because...
Do we have to?
You know, we lost a recruit yesterday. And just as you're getting excited about the recruit that they brought in, Anthony Thompson, who is a high 5-star guy, you're recruiting the state, you're bringing in one of your biggest recruits since D'Angelo Russell. You already had an insane recruit, Marcus Johnson from Ohio as well, but now you don't. And the reasons, even though his dad did speak to Adam Jardy of the Dispatch, and I read all these comments, it still seems a bit murky to me. I guess it's the I don't know how much I'm buying what he's saying with what's going on right now. So they were there. Marcus Johnson was at the game as they just beat Ohio this past weekend. So I'm only led to believe that they had this in-person chat right then and there after the game was done.
It would have.
Met with Deebs, met with some of the other coaches to let them know that the decommitment was happening because the story broke just a day or two. I mean, what are we sitting here on Tuesday? It broke yesterday night. So it was another day, and then the story got released.
I want to learn a lot more about this because it just doesn't make a lot of sense. One, if you're a recruit like that and you just see Ohio State gets another great recruit, don't you want to come to a program that's starting to connect? And he's been committed for so long. Why?
So long, yeah. 18 months or so. He has been, that's another good point, Adam. He's been committed for a long, long time.
Doesn't make any sense.
And they're looking at, so here's some of what he said. So Sonny Johnson spoke to Jardy. That's Marcus's dad and coach as well. What he told Coach Diebler when he talked to him was, hey, Coach, hopefully you're still recruiting me. Hopefully you still want me. If not, I understand. He wanted to watch some games. He wanted to make sure it's the right style and system for him. I think that's so classy. So that I liked that line too. I liked how that's very classy. That you want to decommit but then still watch a lot of basketball games. We know how this goes. When a decommitment happens, the chances of you sticking with that first school,
not a chance.
Slim and none.
Not a chance.
Whatever we say, whatever you want to put out there right now, I understand, but just numbers game. We've seen this whole story before throughout the history of college basketball. When a decommitment occurs, it's almost impossible to get that back. So Sonny talked about the style of play and how they looked different all last season than in that interim period that we speak about. And we've all discussed that. We all know that. That was a big talking point, how the pace was a little bit slower. They weren't up and down. This was something that I know the coaching staff was sort of fighting and working towards all season long. And Bruce Thornton, what are you going to do when you have a player like Bruce Thornton? You're going to kick him to the curb just because he doesn't like to get up and go? They want him to push. They want him to have more tempo to his game, but it's just not naturally who he is. But guess what? He's gone. He's done. I like to think that good coaches, and you know that Jake Diebler and his staff would be like this too. You have the opportunity to get some of the best players in the country. You will then adapt your style accordingly to what best suits that immense talent that you're bringing in. They'll play the way that Anthony Thompson needs to play, so it'll best suit his skill set, and they would play the way that Marcus Johnson wants to get up and go, so it suits him. And Sonny had some line, too, about Big Ten guards aren't really that way. He's not really that type of guard. I don't know what the hell that means. There's 18 teams in this conference now. Do we really doing that? Like, I know what you mean when you say an old, tough, like, physical Big East guard, but you can play any style you want. This is Ohio State. You're in one of the biggest, best conferences. A lot of opportunity here.
I don't buy any of it. I mean,
I don't either, man.
I just think
really
it's
don't.
somebody trying to find a reason out. And you know what? If you don't want to be at Ohio State, don't go to Ohio State. You're a senior in college right now, or he's a senior, right?
Yeah, he passed on going to prep school.
Yeah.
He passed on going to prep school to stay where he was.
In high school. And so
He's a senior in college.
Yeah,
King.
he's not a senior in college.
We'd be all done.
I just don't understand why we have to play this game where we pretend like, oh, I might still come there. Oh, it's not personal. Like, yes, it is. Something happened that you don't want to be here. Let's move on. And then I saw Michi Johnson quote tweeting him.
What are we going to point to?
What are we doing, Michi?
You brought it up. Poisoning the well? I thought of this immediately when things broke with Michi Johnson. From what I was told is that, no, there's some separation there. That's not going to be a thing. And so that did not turn out to be the case.
When I saw Michi Johnson's tweet, I said, all right, well, best be hitting the old dusty trail. That's going to do it on that recruit.
You know, what do you think Michi's going to wind up doing at South Carolina this year?
Coming back to Ohio State?
Not like we care.
Isn't that
flip-flop another time and try to transfer back?
Isn't that what he does? You go to South Carolina, and then you come back, and then you go to South Carolina, then you come back, then you go. I mean, why not?
There's no more coming back.
Oh,
there's no more end then.
Yeah.
There's no more end then.
You know who I want?
It's done with Michi.
Death beam pointed at the universe. Do you know who I want? I want Aaron Bradshaw.
I thought you were going to go all Mike Singletary. I want winners.
I want Aaron Bradshaw.
You trust me, you do not want Aaron Bradshaw. I don't even want to hear you speak of Aaron Bradshaw.
And Timmy, the hair on the back of his neck just crept up.
Shame on you for even bringing that guy up right here. It was disappointing. Does it put a damper for you on what's been done? Because that's a big loss. Like, let's not pretend that that's not a big loss to the recruiting class. And it's shortly here before the signing period was going to be, which is next month. So you have a little bit of a hit there. You still have Anthony Thompson. That's the one that you would rather have, obviously, if you had to lose one. But now you got just a two-person class, so it's going to affect it a little bit.
You want to hear my take on recruiting college athletics right now? With the
I guess we're going to hear it anyway.
Well, you could say no, and we can go to break.
What if I did that?
I do not care right now about recruiting. The big names, obviously. The 5 stars, you've got to get a good group of them in there. And yes, this hurts. But if the Buckeyes needed something, they'll go get it in the transfer portal at this point. That's how this all works. They got their one guy that they're, like you said, you want Thomas. He's coming here. That's massive. Let's figure.
Thompson.
I said Thomas. Yeah, Thompson. He's a college senior. And you've got Thompson coming here. I just, at this point, let's get the guys on campus, the guys that want to play here. Let's see what you can build.
Yeah, if you have a decommitment at this stage, you're not really getting guys that are, obviously, you're not getting a guy that's locked in. It is also why I'm always hesitant when we throw parties for just verbal commitments, which I know that's where things are with our 5-star recruit. And you're not done recruiting him. You're going to keep the relationship building going all the way through the finish line and make sure everything is tip-top and he has what he needs and that NIL package looks nice. Maybe that wasn't up to snuff for Marcus, even though that they said that wasn't the case. But, it happened, so
you threw a party for a verbal commitment, did you not? It's called a wedding. You said I do and threw a party.
Perfect.
That's what you did. I'm just calling it out.
I don't go to many weddings anymore, Adam. I don't get invited to them.
That sounds right.
I was reminded of a story of how you simply cannot let good barbecue go to waste. That's in 2 minutes. Adam King is in. It's Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza, home of the Grandview Browns backers.
We've got to slow down due to an accident that's on Rich Street east of South Glenwood Avenue. We also have traffic slowing down due to a crash that's on Sunbury Road at Easton Way. This report is sponsored by Lowe's. Upgrade your laundry routine with a durable and reliable Maytag laundry pair at Lowe's. Like the new Maytag washer and dryer with performance enhanced stain fighting power. Shop Maytag in-store or online today at Lowes.com. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Fan Traffic, sponsored by Roosters. Roosters is giving away 12 ultimate Buckeye experiences, tickets, sideline passes, trips to a Buckeye first-round postseason game. Register at roosterswings.com.
Hey friends, Beamer here, and I'm a big believer in saying thank you when something actually works. So thank you, Awaken 180. And they're actually saying thank you back right here in Ohio with $500 off every new program through Thanksgiving. I started around this time last year, dropped 65 pounds for the holidays and 15 more in free maintenance. Awaken 180 works, and now's the time to do it with $500 off. Thank your new self when you're 30 or 80 pounds lighter with the medication-free solution for weight loss. Online at awaken180weightloss.com.
Feeling stuck on your own 10-yard line in the career game? Maybe it's time to just go for IT. My Computer Career has the game plan to score a rewarding new IT career in months. Whether you're a rookie, a breakout career changer, or a military veteran ready to serve. Why spend years chasing a college degree when you can fast track your future in IT starting now? Take your mark, get set, go for IT. Take the free career evaluation at mycomputercareer.edu today. Financial aid is available to those who qualify, including VA benefits.
Millions of fans agree this Christmas tradition rocks. Trans-Siberian Orchestra, live in concert, presenting The Ghost of Christmas Eve, the best of TSO and more. December 23rd, 2 shows, Nationwide Arena. Tickets on sale now at Ticketmaster.com. Trans-Siberian Orchestra. A portion of the proceeds benefits the James and Heather Pick Music Program.
Common Man and Timmy is sponsored by the Hinderer Motor Company. Listen every weekday from 3 to 6. They're good, clean boys. The Fan.
If the authorities looked at their Instagram accounts, they'd be arrested immediately.
Daddy, what are you doing?
You're listening to Common Man and Timmy.
Adam King of 10 TV hanging out with us here today. Inside the Buckeyes coming up here at 3:46. Rapid fire here on a Tuesday. That's at 4:30. And Adam, we're actually going to throw a game show party for you at 5:30.
I'm excited. I love a good game show. You ever seen Jeopardy? Good show.
It's a solid show. I did see that some people in their Reddit threads were going a little crazy about it. I guess like there's it's like a Reddit thread where former contestants get in and they just, talk about secrets and just things about being on the show and experiences that they had. And they'd all get very, very offended at the notion, just when anyone would ask, do they ever give you any advance on what categories? Like, did they give you like 100 categories and tell you like that the show is going to be from that? And everyone got very, very offended at that thought. They say no, nothing. It's completely blind going in. No contact with producers or execs, anything like that.
I saw a TikTok today about the stuff we learn in school and how none of it, like so much of it is just bizarre looking back. And it's all just for Jeopardy. I mean, I was thinking today,
it's all just for Jeopardy?
Yeah, like that's like, why do you need to know the clouds?
for Jeopardy.
Yeah, like Colin, when you walk outside today, do you need to know that that's a cumulus cloud?
Could you name another
I do
kind?
know that, yeah.
But do you need to?
No, I don't need to.
Do you need to know why Johnny Appleseed
Jerry
went
Martz
around?
does, but I don't.
Jerry Martz does. But Johnny Appleseed, like Paul Bunyan, like we spent weeks learning about these guys. Unless it's a Jeopardy question in the future, I'm never going to need to know that info.
God, I couldn't tell you a damn thing about Johnny Appleseed.
He was a dude that planted apple trees.
Except, isn't there a minor league baseball team in Fort Wayne, Indiana called the Tin Caps that has something to do with Johnny Appleseed flair? I guess there was one. I'm not really giving you a fact about Johnny Appleseed. I'm just saying something about minor league baseball.
It was just crazy. This guy was listing off things that we learned in school, and
I don't want to know that. I don't want you to list everything off in school that we don't need to know later in life.
There's just so much.
It's one of my view on that though is you got to do it. Everybody goes through it, and it teaches you a lot of core lessons because sometimes you will have to sit through things that you might not want to do, and that also is a part of life. And then you get older, and then you start to specialize. And then you're going to hone it down, and you don't have to take many math courses anymore. You might not have to take any social studies courses anymore. You're just going to focus on what you want to do for your job. But for the young age, you got to go through the gambit. You got to go through all those different subjects. You might not even know what you like at that point. So we got to keep showing it to all of you. All this, what you think is useless, senseless knowledge. Gotta fill you up with it.
You can't. If you can find me, Timmy, one person out there that allowed the news of Johnny Appleseed to change their life, I will give you $10.
Was he a great guy?
I don't know.
Was he a bad dude? He wasn't like Genghis Khan, was he?
No,
smashing people with that pot that he wore.
We spent weeks learning about this man named Johnny Appleseed, like he was going to be he was a dude that planted apple trees. He planted trees.
Why can't I not place the song? Here comes Johnny Appleseed. Is it Here
he
Comes
dedicated
Johnny
his life to planting apples,
hopping down the bunny trail?
I mean,
I don't know.
No, wait, that's
I'm combining Peter Cottontail and Johnny Appleseed. I don't know the song. I can't do it.
Yeah, it's very true.
Thanks for bringing Johnny Appleseed to the forefront here.
I'm glad I know how to write in cursive.
We're going to have so many Google hits.
Why did Johnny Appleseed spike at 3:35 in the afternoon?
People are Googling the S out of Johnny Appleseed right now. King, we didn't talk yesterday at all about Brian Kelly's firing.
We did not.
I know it's kind of old news, but it was major college football news from the weekend. The fact that LSU got done with this guy. And I don't know if there is a guy that on a human level, you never want to see that to anybody, but Brian Kelly will be fine. He's got a $54 million buyout. Anyone that is in this club, I think that's the most important thing to know. This is not like the real life firings where someone's family is going to be devastated. Yes, like you might have to move, and that is something that you can have compassion and sympathy for. Like, and of course, like we learned it up front about what Ryan Day's family went through last year. That's never good. But financially, getting another job, Kelly's going to be fine. But he just ruffles. I don't like him. I don't like Brian Kelly in the way that he talks to the press, the way that he always seemed to make excuses about his team. He didn't seem fit for coaching major college football, and somehow he lasted at Notre Dame as long as he did because he got to that 10-win plateau more often than not. But this was not something that LSU was going to let stand, so he out of there.
Do you know the Batman quote, you either die a hero or live long enough to see
That's
yourself?
A little bit of that.
Yeah. I don't think he was ever a hero. I think he was just a villain that lived long enough to see himself become more of a villain. Everywhere he went, everybody knew it wasn't going to work out. And yet here we sit going, oh my gosh, it didn't work out. How surprised are we? And somebody else is going to hire this man. You know they are,
It's going to be a step down, but it's going to be a step down. But yeah, he's going to get another shot. He was the coach at Notre Dame with success, and then went to LSU.
I think he could be at Auburn. And I don't know that that's a step down that it should be. He goes to Auburn. I mean, that's an SEC program that should be a top 5 SEC program, and he's going to get that job if he wants it.
Well, he's got the shtick down already.
It's a great night to be a Tiger. I'm here with my family.
Me and my family going to Auburn, Alabama.
I can't wait to see him go to like Minnesota and change all those accents. I mean, that was when we knew when things go south, they go south. That's all I'm saying.
I talked about barbecue back there. Did you remember this story? There was a lot of different things that were circulating when Brian Kelly got fired here a couple of days ago, and LSU folks were happy about this, okay? Like they're just going to paint it with a broad brush. People were celebrating this news. They were ready to move on from LSU. The reports down there is that the team was lost. You lose the team, you're not going to get it back, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the offense was sputtering. I think they're ranked 12th in the SEC. And for some reason, this team was still ranked near the top of college football despite these losses that they had been incurring. At the 3 was too much. But this goes back to Tobias Merriweather, who I believe is at Utah now, but he was a Notre Dame recruit because Brian Kelly was at his house in Vancouver, Washington, up in the lovely Pacific Northwest, trying to woo him to get him to Notre Dame. And the story that Tobias's dad told about this is really, it's funny, and it just tells you how a lot of college football coaches have to work when they're in weird and awkward situations, and not all of them are able to handle it the total proper way. Like if you think you're in that position where you're recruiting guys to go to Notre Dame, what would you do? How would you say it? Like, where would you draw the line of not even going because you really do think that you're about to take the LSU job, but maybe you're not sure? You're waiting for a final offer to come through. What would you do? Like, would you sort of wall off communication? Be honest with recruits?
I think you have to probably wall off communication for a little bit.
Cancel some visits?
Yes, you have to.
Or at least delay until you had to cancel. Hey, I got something that's come up here.
Exactly. And
Is there any way we could do this next week? And then next week might not happen. And then you try to remind her to say, no, hey, I really appreciate how you were going to meet with me. Best of luck to you and the family. Obviously, we'd love to take a look at you at LSU.
No, that's what I was going to say, but I think that's...
I don't want to steal you from Notre Dame,
no,
but
that's
they
do. They do.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
The thing is, you probably say, like, hey, I've got something in the works. Let's reconnect next week. And then the next week you call them up and you say, hey, what was in the works? I'm the new head coach at LSU. So, come on down.
So this dad swears that he was at his house when Kelly got the absolute and final call that pushed things over the edge for him to get the LSU job.
Yeah.
To say yes. So he said, looking back at the event, they're at the house, right? They're having a good time, little family party, get together. Big time coach is here trying to get our son to play football for him. He says, he had a bull crap response shortly after their departure. But he said about the official in-house visit, it was great until 5:01 p.m. And that's when he had to remove himself from the party for a 15-minute phone call. And like I said, Dad swears that connecting the dots, that 15-minute call where he left the house, where none of their other family members had phones out. They weren't texting. They weren't tweeting, doing anything. Their attention was sort of on Brian Kelly. He had the phone, went to take the call. I guess that's all well and good. He felt he had to do it. Soon after he returned, the coaches and the family members, they then sat down for their home-cooked barbecue meal. Deviled eggs, barbecued shrimp, and beef brisket burnt ends. That is good. The visit then continued for another 90 minutes. Meriwether said he came back in, sat down, acted like it was nothing. He was as cool as a cucumber. And about the burnt ends, he had 3 servings of those.
He was celebrating.
You can't let good barbecue just sit there.
No, you cannot.
I mean, what if they did the mail order from Jack Stacks in Kansas City? I'm sure they didn't. Sounds like he's a good, clean smoker and did it on the Traeger or something in the backyard. But Kelly tried to just put a face on and pretend like nothing was going on.
Happened.
Dad,
surprising.
Dad, of course, did not like that. Not a big fan of Brian Kelly for taking more of his barbecue. Everything I think you should know around the block at this very moment, I take you inside the Buckeyes. That's coming up. Adam King is here. It's Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan Traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza, home of the Grandview Browns backers.
We've got an accident that's causing holdup on Groveport Road at London Groveport Road. And be aware of a crash that's on both shoulders in the construction zone on eastbound 70 on the west side after Hilliard Rome Road. Police are on scene there, adding to that holdup. This report is sponsored by rrfoundationspecialist.com. Protect your home with R&R Foundation Specialist. Family owned, honest, and pressure free. Get expert waterproofing, fair quotes, and smart advice that puts your home first. Visit rrfoundationspecialist.com. Your trusted local pros in foundation and waterproofing. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
More than a few of our patients have talked to me about their first time, but it's not the first time you're probably thinking about. It's the first time that erectile dysfunction ruined the moment. This is Jeff for Tri-State Men's Health, and if you're over 50, it's likely that you've had that first time yourself. But the good news is that if you're like most men, that first time can be the last time that ED impacts your sex life. At Tri-State Men's Health, we're experts in treating ED. We've treated tens of thousands of men using protocols with success rates well over 90%. And those treatments have, in most cases, made sex great again for both them and their partners. You could even find that you're performing like you haven't in years. So if ED has been affecting your intimacy, it's time to make the last time that happens the last time that happens. For just $99, you'll receive blood work, a medical consult, and if medically advised, a test dose. And if that test dose doesn't work in the office, your visit is free. Call 800-900-9654 or go to tristatemenshealth.com. We have 6 offices in the tri-state area to serve you.
Hey, Central Ohio, it's Andrew from Home Team Solutions, and yes, we buy houses for cash the easy way. We've been buying houses for over 20 years, and we've seen it all. Whether you've inherited a property, you're behind on payments, the house needs work, or just want to avoid the hassle of listing, we've got you covered. No repairs, no clean out, no stress, just a fair cash offer and you pick the closing date. We've helped hundreds of homeowners sell fast and hassle-free, and we're proud to have 5-star reviews all across Central Ohio and an A+ rating with the BBB. If you're ready to sell your house the easy way, call Home Team Solutions at 614-962-SELL. That's 614-962-7355, or visit us online at selltohometeam.com. Home Team Solutions, local, trusted, and family-owned. Again, that's 614-962-SELL. 614-962-7355 or selltohometeam.com.
Do you feel the nip in the air? Oh, baby, people think summer's driving season. They're wrong. You spend more time in your car this time of year, taking your dirty, annoying kids to dirty, annoying things. Go see my friends at Germain Lexus. They have special rates as low as 4.49% on their most popular models, including the 2026 TX350. Lease a 2026 NX for as low as $449 per month. And if new isn't your thing, they have plenty of L's certified inventory on the lot. Stop in and see them. Germain Lexus of Dublin and Easton. GermainLexus.com.
Remember what sports used to be about calling up your favorite host and saying how stupid they are? Good news. We still do that. The Fan Call-In Show.
Hello. Sponsored by ESPN Bet at Hollywood Casino.
Sunday mornings at 8 on The Fan.
Bank of America is the nation's leading business lender, and we're ready to help with your next goal here in Columbus. That's why we have over 3,700 local business specialists across the country. Because with the right team, your business and community prosper. What would you like the power to do? Learn more at bankofamerica.com/local business. Bank of America, official bank of FIFA World Cup 2026. Bank of America Corporation, all rights reserved.
Would you enjoy watching a football game if the officials were paid a bonus for every flag they threw? Or a basketball game where the refs got paid for every foul they called? Okay, how about hiring a furnace and AC company that pays its technicians by the number of parts they can sell you? Hi, this is Dennis, president of Care Heating and Cooling, and today, this is how many companies operate. They call it performance pay, and it rewards technicians by paying them more for billing you more. Why is this bad? Because it abuses your trust in a technician to be treated fairly and honestly. At Care, we've been family-owned for 31 years and have always paid our technicians by the hour for repairs. We'll show you exactly what needs to be fixed and why, and give you our low upfront costs before we start. And unlike other companies, our technicians will never be rewarded for throwing more flags. Our Central Ohio-based staff is here for you 7 days a week. Care Heating and Cooling. Book an appointment online at careheatingandcooling.com or call us at 1-800-COOLING. When you need a company you can trust.
The Fan Guest Hotline is sponsored by Cosby Heating and Cooling and Bryant, doing whatever it takes to keep you and your home comfortable. The Fan.
They refer to each other as stupid, so they must get along.
We fight a lot, but at the end of the day, it's okay, because we really do hate each other.
You're listening to Common Man and Timmy.
Adam King is filling in for the Common Man here today. We got Ohio State. We got Penn State coming up this weekend. You were out at Ryan Day's press conference today. We're going to hear from the coach coming up at 5 o'clock today. But he had some jokes. He was in a good mood. Lighthearted Ryan Day is always good.
I really enjoyed it. It tells me a lot about, where they are in this reset of, the off week, the bye week here. Going into the Penn State game, he seemed loose. He seemed locked in at the same time. So I think that's exactly what you want ahead of a big game like this.
Yeah. All right. Let's do some Inside the Buckeyes right now.
Common Man and Timmy present Inside the Buckeyes.
Sponsored by Atlas Butler Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing.
I'm going to start us off with this right now. I haven't done this before, so thank you, CB, for taking over the show open or the segment open right there, because I can't double audio. I can't double fist with the audio right here.
You're not that talented.
So this was Ryan Day from last night on Buckeye Roundtable. First media hit of the week for Ryan Day. That's always a great thing to do. Set your clock to about 6:30 on a Monday evening, and he'll check in with Paul Keels.
Scheduled to appear.
Yeah, scheduled to appear with Jim Lachey, Paul Keels, and Skip Mossick. So Ryan Day and the team, they were excited to be back at home in front of the home crowd.
Yeah, we missed being at home. 3 of our last 4 on the road, so can't wait to get back to the Horseshoe. And yeah, last time Penn State was in the Horseshoe, I mean, it was rocking, and it's got to be the same way. We got to force them into a silent cadence, off the clap, and got to be the most hostile environment. So yeah, we're going to need everybody. We've had great crowds this year. The environment, the atmosphere has been as good as I've seen it in Ohio Stadium so far this year. So we got to keep that going. We got to be at our best, and that's everybody involved.
We've talked about this one before. You cannot really control what this game was before the season. This was supposed to be big-time college football, but look, you still have one of the best uniform matchups in college football. It's still the Penn State Nittany Lions. I don't care if they're a 1-win team or a 10-win team. You are going to treat this type of game with respect, and that almost makes it even more of a task for Ryan Day and the team this week, because I'm not going to say that they have to manufacture the energy and the excitement. I think they're, in their own way, even though they're college football players, they are grown-ups at doing this. And they're deep enough. They're deep enough into their football careers where they know the importance level to show up for this game.
Yeah.
But being at home, having, still being on Big Noon Kickoff, and Fox's Big Noon Kickoff show is going to be there for it too. This makes it still a big deal for them in the middle part of the season.
I do not think in any way this game has a letdown, which is remarkable to say considering Penn State's lost 4 straight games and it hasn't beaten a Power 4 team. But Ohio State,
insane, right?
That's wild.
That is the insane thing about this team.
Ohio State is treating this game exactly the same, and I think maybe it is because it's Penn State and there's a little it's not a rivalry. Don't let Penn State con you into believing it's a rivalry.
Well, no, I mean, they would tell you they're unrivaled, right?
Yeah.
That's what their program marquee says.
Well, they're unrivaled, but they'd love to be Ohio State's rival. I still think Ohio State's done a good job of getting ready for this game and making sure that they don't allow what Penn State has done, which they always say it's about us, it's not about them. And they've done a really good job of that.
I actually do consider them to be a rival, and I would have pined to have them be the second consistent matchup, and the Big Ten schedulers must not have thought that was the best idea, or maybe both sides weren't arguing for it enough.
Did they not?
I would have liked to see that
Timmy?
along. I would have liked to see that along with Michigan. I mean, I think. I want to say it's Iowa or maybe it's Minnesota. I feel like half of their schedule is protected. One of the Big Ten teams, it's one of those two I feel has 3 games that are protected. And with 18 teams and a 9-game conference schedule, you have to be careful about how many are going to happen every single year. But I would have loved to see obviously you're not going to ever touch Michigan, but for a second one, Penn State. And this is a year where they dropped off, and it's not going to be the highly touted matchup that we expected it to be, but still a big game nonetheless. This is what Coach Day sees from the Jim Knowles-led Penn State defense.
Well, Jim's always done a good job of putting his guys in a position to be successful, and so he's done that, and he'll have some curveballs for us, I'm sure. So it'll come down to us. It'll come down to how we execute, and we know that we've got to get our pads down. We have to win the line of scrimmage. We have to run the football. We have to protect, and then when it's time to throw the ball, we got to execute at a high level. So we'll be prepared, and make sure that we're focused on us. But he's always been very creative in how he's put together his defenses. But most importantly, he's done a good job of putting his guys in the position to be successful. So excited about the challenge.
There were some comments coming out of State College here in the last week about how it's taken some of their players some adjustment time to learn the lingo, just to be in the right spots, about how complicated of a defense it was.
Buckeye fans know that.
We heard about that. And again, like Jim Knowles will put some of his players in positions where he is going out. He is selling out. And then other players on defense are in a position of weakness. So that could be something that Julian Sayin in the passing game tries to exploit. They catch some of these blitzes and get some one-on-one coverage with either Jeremiah Smith or Carnell Tate. That's going to be a huge advantage. And Penn State's run defense has not been good. So that hopefully this is a chance for Ohio State's rushing attack to pop.
I think that's where you're going to see the biggest success point for Ohio State on offense is them leaning into what is a Jim Knowles staple, finding ways to blitz and taking advantage of those blitz and attacking them downfield. Because if you were to blitz Ohio State, you are going to leave someone in man-to-man coverage.
I saw this last week, Adam. This past Friday, the Ohio State softball program, just to shout out the program, they had a really, really good year last year.
Yeah, they did.
Do you remember doing the bat-a-thon or hit-a-thon for your Little League team growing up?
I do not.
You didn't do one of those?
I don't think so.
So they ran, I was reading the release on this. They did one of those this past Friday. I didn't see any updates as to what they raised or how successful it was. Hopefully it did the trick over there. So they opened up the stadium. They were there. And I can remember doing that, and it was like the most fun thing in the world. You try to raise some money for your team, and then like every time you hit one out of the infield, you raise a certain amount of dollars. Every time you hit a home run, you raise a certain amount of dollars. It actually brought me back to one of my biggest, I guess you can say, I never got to accomplish it. Never once hit a ball over the park over the fence in an official capacity in any level of baseball.
Timmy,
it's one of my sports fantasies that I always wanted to do just one time, and I never did it. And the bat-a-thon was always the chance where I thought I could actually hit a home run, and I never did.
It sounds
Sucks
like
for me.
you have harbored that deep down. Is that why you are the way that you are? Because you weren't able to achieve? I mean, we can go out and find a field right now, and I'll pitch to you. We'll call it an official game. We'll put Reimer in the outfield, and CB can be on first, and you can hit your home run.
I do think I can do it these days.
I don't think you can.
I do think if you gave me some batting practice, I could send one over the fence.
Not a chance.
You don't think so?
No.
See, I guess I think a little too highly of myself. All right, it is a Tuesday. That means our friend Jen Winters is going to saunter into the studio. Let us know what's going on the digital fronts, what she's working on with social media. That is coming up next. Adam King is in. It's Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza, home of the Grandview Browns backers.
We've got some slower traffic that's causing a 5-minute delay on northbound 71 on the north side between 670 and 11th Avenue. And watch out for an accident that's causing some holdup if you're on Sunbury Road at Easton Way. This report is sponsored by Starbucks. The pumpkin spice latte is back at Starbucks. Handcrafted with their signature espresso and real pumpkin sauce. Then topped with whipped cream, cinnamon, and nutmeg. PSL. Get it while it's hot or iced, only at Starbucks. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Fan Traffic is sponsored by Whiskey War, by High Bank Distillery. Drink local, drink High Bank.
With business banking, Tel Ohio Credit Union takes it personally. It's why they are the #1 SBA lender among Ohio credit unions. You are a member, not a number. That's the Tel Ohio difference. Visit telohio.org/business.
Certain restrictions apply. Tel Ohio is open to all in Central and Southwestern Ohio. Federally insured by NCUA.
Hey, Buckeye fans. As the official wing sponsor of Ohio State Athletics, Roosters is kicking off an incredible giveaway you won't want to miss. This football season, we're giving away 12 ultimate Buckeye experiences. 3 drawings, 12 winners with prizes including tickets, sideline passes, and 3 trips to a Buckeye first-round postseason game. Go to roosterswings.com to register and see all the details. 3 drawings, 12 amazing prizes. Register today and every day. Roosters, a fun, casual joint.
I'm Leslie from Pella Columbus.
And I'm Wilson from that other window place.
One of our specialties here at Pella Wilson is getting rid of old, smaller windows with no view and replacing them with huge, beautiful windows that can change the look and feel of your home.
We tried that once, but we cut the hole a bit too big, so we had to put in a garage door instead in their dining room.
Wilson.
Didn't improve the view, but they do have a drive-through now, so you're welcome, Grewball family.
Get the windows that can change the look and feel of home at PellaColumbus.com.
At Giant Eagle, we're helping bring the holiday magic home. Because your get-togethers bring everyone together. Because you make the holidays feel like the holidays. Because nothing beats free. From October 16th to November 6th, spend $350 and earn a free turkey on your next visit. Redeem through November 30th. Giant Eagle. Because it matters. Must scan My Perks loyalty card to earn and redeem. Restrictions apply. Visit gianteagle.com for details. At Shelter Insurance, we believe insurance should adjust to fit your needs. That's why our agents work with you to design an auto, home, and life insurance plan that's particular to you. Insurance that fits just right. And Shelter is known for our award-winning customer service, satisfied customers, and a plan for you. Isn't it time to check Shelter out? Find an agent near you at shelterinsurance.com. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
Hi, I'm Dr. John Runyon from Runyon Dental Group. Are you missing teeth or do you have uncomfortable dentures? Dental implants can not only transform your smile, they can restore your confidence and allow you to eat those foods you love that you've been missing. When I was in my early 30s, I was in a similar situation needing complex dental work and dental implants. I understand all the emotions that you're feeling because I've been the patient and I know that we can help you. Schedule a free consultation today at runyondentalgroup.com. That's runyondentalgroup.com.
Hey friends, Beamer here. Thanksgiving, as we know, is right around the corner. And what better way to say thank you than $500 off to a thinner, healthier you? Now through Thanksgiving, Awaken 180 is giving our great listeners $500 off your program. Visit them online at awaken180weightloss.com.
Active military or veteran planning your next career move? Columbus State's IT programs prepare you for a high-tech career in Columbus's fastest growing fields. Our veteran services team will help you maximize your benefits and connect to a supportive campus community. Apply at cscc.edu/IT.
People can't say enough amazing things about Vanscoy Hair Clinics. Men and women struggle with hair loss every day, and they completely change their lives. Vanscoy Hair Clinics is the only company in Ohio that has PRP, platelet-rich plasma, and the multi-unit hair grafting hair transplant procedure. Go to vanscoyhair.com for more info, or call 614-432-8042. Here's what some of their hair transplant clients have said.
Around 26, 27, I lost almost all of my hair on top. It changed my life in ways that I could not imagine.
My hair is going to continue growing for the rest of my life. There is hope that you can do something about your hair loss.
Multi-unit hair grafting gives you 3 times more hair per procedure, saving you time and money. Hair transplants are more affordable than ever, and PRP is a fast, easy, and effective 45-minute treatment for thinning or damaged hair. Call Vanscoy for a free consultation, 614-432-8042, or visit vanscoyhair.com. That's 614-432-8042. Find out what procedure will restore your hair.
At Metal Supermarkets, we're all about getting you and your crew to quit in time sooner. That's why our service is a cut above. You see, no matter the project, we'll get you to the right metal, shape, and grade. Cut to any size, ready real fast. And yeah, we'll deliver, leaving plenty of time for the important things, like opening an ice-cold can of aluminum. Metal Supermarkets, the convenience store for metal.
Columbus, the Blue Jackets schedule is out. And you can lock in your seats with ticket plans starting at just 11 games. Don't miss a moment of the action. Visit bluejackets.com.
Broadcasting from the Lindsay Honda Studios.
Honda makes the cars. Lindsay makes the difference. Visit lindsayhonda.com.
WBNS-FM, HD1 Columbus.
Good afternoon. This is Paul Keels. Blue Jackets going for a 4th consecutive road victory tonight when they skate in Buffalo against the Sabres. 6:45 faceoff here on the Fan. Columbus so far this season has outshot 6 of their 8 opponents. If it's possible to match the drama from last night, the World Series continues tonight with Game 4, Toronto at Los Angeles. Dodgers a 2-1 lead after their 18-inning marathon victory last night. Shane Bieber and Shohei Ohtani, the scheduled starting pitchers. The top-ranked Ohio State Buckeyes back in the practice field today, getting ready for Saturday's home game with Penn State. The New Orleans Saints saying today that rookie Tyler Shuck will get the start this weekend against the Los Angeles Rams at quarterback in place of previous starter Spencer Rattler. Shuck replaced Rattler midway through the Saints' loss to Tampa Bay this past weekend. New England Patriots have signed defensive back and punt returner Marcus Jones to a 3-year contract extension. Breaking sports news when it happens on the Fan, Ohio sports destination.
The only show that can bring a dead queen back to life. This is Common Man and Timmy.
Well, look who has sauntered into the studio here. It is our friend Jen Winters, because it's a Tuesday.
It's a Tuesday.
How you doing, Jen?
I'm good. How are you guys?
Oh, we're good. Adam King is here.
I'm good, Tress. Oh, wait, sorry.
Doing good, Mike.
How you doing?
I'm good. I just have to ask really quickly, has there been any breaking Ohio State recruit basketball news? Because that happened this time last week, and my segment just kind of got tossed in the wayside because you were so excited about.
Are you being serious right now?
Yeah.
Will you not listen to the show?
I know you talked about it 2 segments ago.
Why would you do that?
Because I love you.
You know what, though? Fine.
No.
You don't want to be here? You don't want to be here?
No, I want to be here.
No. He doesn't want to be here.
I'm just like...
Then go wherever.
Lots of basketball talk. I thought this was my segment, but that's cool.
I just think...
Jen, did he steamwall your segment?
Yeah, dude, it was like 8 minutes.
Yeah. Then you know what we should do, Jen? Let's just not include Timmy in this segment.
Well, actually, what I have is an investigative report into something that I think Timmy will be. I hope I shake you to your core with this.
Bum, bum, bum.
Well, by the way, I don't know where Mike kept the Killers song,
It's
so
okay.
I'll just give you this.
Nice.
It's good, right?
It's good.
Show's coming up. Coming up. That's right.
That's right.
November 8th, I believe.
Yes.
Is when
At
Paul
Nationwide.
McCartney is coming to town. We had way too much fun with that thing.
I will be there. I'll be the one crying my eyes out.
Oh, you going?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
He's like 97.
He's like 80 something.
How's he doing
like
it?
82, I think.
He's in
vegan.
Frankie Valley land
He's
soon.
a vegan and he smokes a lot of weed. So that's all I can tell
That
you.
keeps you going.
It keeps
Well,
you
that
going.
fits. That's vegan.
It is. It is. It's of the earth.
Keeps you going.
I will say there's somebody in their car that was just driving and they were kind of getting a little tired, and then Timmy played that, and now
They were
they're
just
just
like, I'm
vibing along in the
awake.
best way.
Let's move on to a song that actually you really like.
Ooh.
I know you like coming up.
Okay, so what do you have for us here today? What are we
I wanna
doing?
talk
What's
to
going
you.
on the digital fronts? What are we doing there with the
just,
socials?
Just subscribe to all of our stuff on social media. There you go.
There you go.
All right. And that was Jen.
Moving on.
And that's what we have right now.
Last week, you were singing Round Ball Rock because it's such a big
Yeah.
deal that the NBA is now back on NBC. Like, my inner 13-year-old is so excited
Yes.
for this.
Yes.
And you guys were singing the gimme the basketball, gimme the ball because I'm gonna dunk it.
Yeah.
So I've
The
done
SNL version.
Yes,
Yeah.
a little bit of digging into your love for not only that, but the video of Round Ball Rock where John Tesh,
I know all about it.
he plays the answering machine message he left to himself
Yep.
in concert where he came up with the idea.
Right.
And then
And he's mouthing, he's sort
mouthing,
of humming
yes,
the
and-
tune. He's like ducka 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 ducka
Yes.
ducka 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 pow. Yeah.
And then he pretends to dribble the basketball. And then he runs behind his piano and he starts playing stuff. And
Yep.
then there's the guitar player who looks like a long-haired Nick Saban.
Okay.
And then the violinist looks like Master and Commander.
Yes.
Well, now I've got to look up
Looks
this
like
guy.
Russell Crowe.
So on June 28th, 2023, you were on with Mike it was during Common Man and T-Bone. And you guys talked about your affinity for the song because it was a rumor that the NBA would be returning to NBC. So you guys went into a lot about that song. There you go.
Give me the basketball. I already screwed it up.
Yeah,
I already messed it up.
It's okay.
Bubba Bubba Basketball.
Yeah.
So-
Come on.
Yeah, I already screwed it up.
So you broke down the live performance of the video then, and then fast forward to last year, October 22nd of last year, you were on with T-Bone for Common Man and T-Bone.
Okay.
Common Man was out. Again, you guys talked about your love for that video and that song. You did not break down, though, the skit from SNL. So the skit from SNL is John Tesh is going in to meet with executives at NBC about a song for the NBA on NBC in like 1990.
And it's Jason Sudeikis.
And it's Jason Sudeikis and
Is it Tesh's brother that he calls him?
Tesh's brother.
John Tesh's brother. What's the
Dave.
brother's Dave.
Dave Tesh.
It's always Dave.
It's Dave.
And the funny thing about that is that Kenny Loggins has a real brother named Dave Loggins.
Oh, okay.
Dave Loggins actually wrote the Augusta theme song.
That's crazy. But
I ask
we're
you
not
not.
going
Really?
to go off on a tangent
No,
on the
that's
Masters.
that's the end of the tangent.
Okay.
It was Tim Robbins, by the way.
Robinson.
Stop.
Tim Robinson. That's
Damn
crazy.
it, Adam.
Oh.
You ruined the bit.
Oh, no.
Did you really?
You son
I didn't
of a-
know.
You ruined it. He ruined it. I was going to come in here and I was going to go on and on about the skit, how great it is, how you couldn't remember the guy who played Dave Tesh. And then I was going to say, you know how much you hate when I send you, I think you should leave like memes and GIFs and videos on Instagram. This guy over here freaking ruined it. So why don't we just talk about some recruiting news?
At least he called him Tim Robbins, though.
It was the wrong name.
He didn't even get that right. He's thinking of Shawshank
Second
Redemption.
week in a row, my dream of getting something off the ground has been,
Well, you said, so you're like, this is going through my mind.
You know,
basketball, gimme the ball because I'm gonna dunk.
I was actually going to come in here and defend Adam against the listeners who are like mad when he's on here because I like Adam. He's a good guy, but right now I'm not feeling in love towards Adam.
He didn't know.
I know he didn't know.
I don't know if anybody,
and he was trying to add to the show.
I didn't know where you were going.
He had no idea, but at the same time, surprise happy birthday.
Yeah, I was just thinking, you said Jason
This is why we can't have nice things.
And I was like, wow, who was the other guy that was alongside him that did the singing?
Yeah.
Yep. Well,
I thought
I had
didn't know where that was going either.
Oh my gosh, you do have notes.
I was preparing. It's all good.
So what was it?
Maybe someday I'll get on TV and I'll be like, hey, Adam. It was an 18-inning game, and Shohei Ohtani showed up. You don't need to show any more highlights.
Wow.
But that was where it was going
That's
to?
where
You
it
were
was
just going to
going.
give me crap about how that was Tim Robinson?
Yeah, and how everybody
So I would have had
should
to
watch The Chair Company on HBO.
I would have had to pretend that I didn't know that was Tim Robinson.
Oh,
because
you did know.
Of course I know that. I love that. I love that bit.
But you hate Tim Robbins.
I do hate Tim Robinson, but
Tim
I love
Robbins'
that
son.
bit.
Oh, yes.
Not Robbins.
My whole head is all messed up now. I miss Mike. Where the hell is Mike? I didn't know he was supposed to be off today.
Oh, I'm so sorry to disappoint you.
It's all good.
It's
And
all
Jen,
I do,
just
okay?
to be clear,
Yeah.
the chat loves me. Rusty Rotors, not so much.
He really hates you.
I thought about making like a fake alias named normally
Kevin Burners, Kevin
normally
Durant's burner
oil
phone.
rotors, and just go in there and just compliment myself for 3 hours and just see how well that goes over.
Well, this has been a lot of fun.
Wasn't it?
Yeah.
Wasn't it, though?
Yeah.
Okay, Jen.
So what?
So
how can I make this better?
Let's just promote the station then. This Saturday, go onto the O1 lane before you go to Penn State. I mean, it's not really an exciting Penn State week or anything like that.
Sure it is. It's the Nittany Lions.
Yeah.
Beat Penn State.
I think what I do want to do though is go down to campus and talk to. I had fun with the Minnesota fans.
Yes. Are you gonna do that
I think
again?
I want to do that, but like again, the fund's been taken out of the sales because they fired James Franklin. So I guess I can just ask.
Might make it even more fun.
That's true.
Don't you think there's an angle there? Would they're a ship without a rudder right now?
They really are a rudderless
We're still
ship.
going to have some fans that are coming here.
Yeah. Yeah, I have an ex-boyfriend who went to Penn State. I hate them more than Michigan.
Keyword ex.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Do you know who were the other two people in the skit?
It was Vince Vaughn, Kate McKinnon, and Keenan Thompson.
Yeah, Keenan's in there.
Well, you ruined it.
You going to surprise me? Hey, fun fact, I am not allowed to play any trivia of SNL with anybody I know because I know all the answers and people hate me when they hate me in general, but they really hate me when I play SNL trivia with them.
Too good.
Yeah.
You're too good.
If you had to, so removing SNL, if you had to have one other trivia category, what do you know that you would be the best at?
The Office.
Okay. Timmy?
I could probably go, I could probably hold my own in the... Why?
I know.
Why?
Are you going to say Tom Cruise movies?
No, I was going to actually say The Office.
The Office.
With you.
Oh, okay.
Not that would be like my number one trivia thing, but I think I'd be pretty good
Okay,
at it.
I was going to say we could do...
We need to do this digitally. Adam, I need you to come up with the questions.
We don't have time.
No,
breaks and all that stuff.
separately.
Yeah.
As a digital thing, Adam, you come up with the questions.
Yeah.
And then, Timmy, you and I sit down and we go head to head and see who wins because it's going to be me.
Follow all of our social media platforms on Instagram,
Yes.
on Twitter and X, on TikTok, Facebook.
So the video I was going to post is going to be totally changed now. You're going to see me flying high and then you're going to see me crashing and burning like I always do. So yay. God bless.
Well, Jen, see you next Tuesday.
Oh
Great to see you.
That's the name of the segment, Adam.
Have a good one.
Where have you been? I know you've been out of the country.
Thanks,
It's
Jen.
a bye week.
Thanks,
Okay,
Jen.
Bye.
I was reminded that one of our most likable Buckeye analysts has one colossal character flaw. It's got to be discussed further. That's next. It's Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza, home of the Grandview Browns backers.
You should avoid Alum Creek Drive between Refugee Road and Integrity Drive. That's currently closed due to a fire. We also have a 5-minute delay on northbound 71 on the north side between East Broad Street and 11th Avenue. This report is sponsored by rrfoundationspecialist.com. Wet basement? Call R&R Foundation Specialist. From cracked foundations to clogged drains, water damage can sneak in from anywhere. No hidden fees, no sloppy work. Just honest, expert waterproofing. Protect your home from water damage. Visit rrfoundationspecialist.com today. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Brought to you by Metal Supermarkets. From hobbyists and machine shops to manufacturers and maintenance departments, visit Columbus at metalsupermarkets.com for all your metal needs.
Dormar, your pilot hero.
Hey Central Ohio, it's Andrew from Home Team Solutions, and yes, we buy houses for cash the easy way. We've been buying houses for over 20 years and we've seen it all. Whether you've inherited a property, you're behind on payments, the house needs work, or just want to avoid the hassle of listing, we've got you covered. No repairs, no clean out, no stress, just a fair cash offer and you pick the closing date. We've helped hundreds of homeowners sell fast and hassle-free, and we're proud to have 5-star reviews all across Central Ohio and an A+ rating with the BBB. If you're ready to sell your house the easy way, call Home Team Solutions at 614-962-SELL. That's 614-962-7355, or visit us online at selltohometeam.com. Home Team Solutions, local, trusted, and family-owned. Again, that's 614-962-SELL. 614-962-7355 or selltohometeam.com.
The number one problem we see at our clinic is delaying treatment. ED and low T can get worse.
Book your appointment right now. Call 614-300-7400. Prefer privacy? Book online in under 30 seconds at columbusmensclinic.com.
At our clinics, men's sexual health is the whole job. Look, I'm a normal guy too. I hate going to the doctor, but we've helped so many guys in here just like you. Even if pills have failed, our medical team is going to take the time to talk you through it. Same day in-house lab, and the treatments, well, they could change your life.
Your local medical team has your back. ED, low T, Peyronie's, size, and shape modeling. We tailor what works for you.
I'll get to the point. Can you imagine epic workouts and epic sex? Yeah, I said it.
A stronger you is closer than you think. We're available right now. Call 614-300-7400 or book in 30 seconds or less at columbusmensclinic.com. Columbus Men's Clinic, making it happen.
At Kroger, you never compromise. You get high quality and low prices. Like you never compromise your meal with our spring salad mix that's guaranteed fresh. And you never compromise your budget with low prices in every aisle. Kroger shoppers never compromise. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
Save big on select varieties of Kroger brand cheese. 6 to 8 ounce packs are only $1.79 each with your digital coupon. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
If only life had a remote control, you could pause or rewind. Well, life doesn't always give you time to change the outcome, but prediabetes does. Take the 1-minute risk test today at doihaveprediabetes.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and its prediabetes awareness partners.
In the old days when people lived to be 40, you only had one option for listening to your favorite show. But now, ooh, baby, radio, podcast, the Fan app, and YouTube, ooh, just to name a few, live or on demand. You have no excuses. The Fan.
Dormar, your pilot hero.
When your furnace or air conditioner is broke, we come out that same day. Dormar, home the Tin Man.
Flexible, secure, fun. Oh, and great pay, too. Are you not sure what you want to do for a career? Or are you thinking of changing careers? Being a dental hygienist or dental assistant may be the perfect fit for you and provides all of these perks, plus more. Talk with a dentist in your community or visit ODA.org to learn more. Become a valuable member of the dental team and start helping people love their smile. This message is brought to you by the members of the Ohio Dental Association.
Hey, football fans, it's November in Ohio, and you know what that means. It's time to face that state up north in a battle to claim forgotten funds. Join us in the statewide challenge and visit com.ohio.gov/radio to help support Ohio's takedown of Michigan. The state with the most searches wins. Who knows? Unclaimed funds could help you buy a seat to the big game next year. Claim your money today at com.ohio.gov/radio. Picture this. You're halfway through a DIY car fix and boom, you're missing a part. It's okay because whatever it is, it's on eBay and it's guaranteed to fit every time. eBay, things people love.
Fan weather.
From the Logan AC and Heat Services Weather Center.
Sunny skies, a bit of a breeze, and a comfortable finish on this Tuesday, right around 60 degrees. As we go through tonight, we'll see clouds coming back, breezes continue, temperatures in the low to mid 40s on your Wednesday morning. Clouds will increase during the day Wednesday. We'll see showers moving in by evening into Wednesday night. It'll be windy too, with highs in the mid to upper 50s. With your 10 weather impact forecast, I'm Chief Meteorologist Jerry Martz on The Fan.
The ESPN Bet Sportsbook at Hollywood Casino Columbus is the official sportsbook of Common Man and Timmy. Weekdays at 3. The Fan.
A show with copious amounts of fart sounds. Emphasis on copious.
Oh no, I get a fart, but I don't know which way to lean.
This is Man and Timmy.
You guys ever do this? I do this all the time. I'm coming up to my house, I'm in the driveway there, and I'm noticing anything that needs to be done, like the next thing on the fix-it list. Do that all the time. Like, oh, I got to paint the house. Oh, gutters need some work there. All the stuff. Do you ever just take a look at the top of your home and see that roof might not be in tip-top condition? Now would be the time to take care of that as we head into a winter. That's why I would refer you to my friends at Victor's Home Solutions. I got the whole 21-point roof inspection myself. It is completely free to do it. Just call 866-VICTORS. They will be right out there. They'll get you scheduled up. They'll be there in a jiff. They'll tell you the exact condition of your roof and what needs to be done with it. And if you go with the replacement, you're going to see why they can offer a 50-year leak-free guarantee on every roof they install. They are clean when they do this work because they're good, clean boys and girls. They put like the fancy magnetic nets up there. They don't leave a trace of anything in your yard when they do this work. I've had neighbors get roofs replaced. Shingles are flying around. The wind's blowing it into my backyard. Gets caught up in my putting green. I had to pick a shingle out of the green one time because someone didn't use Victor's. So give them a call, 866-VICTORS. Go online at victors.com. And since no one wants to pay the high interest rates, for a limited time, they're offering 5 years, no interest financing with minimum monthly payments for qualified buyers. I think you've probably heard this already. Adam King from 10 TV is in for Mike today. Joshua Perry, he's great, right?
Yeah.
If you had to make a
big Joshua Perry fan.
Me too.
Yeah.
Who's not a big Joshua Perry fan?
I'm a bigger fan than you. I'm the biggest.
No.
Yeah.
I'm the biggest.
That's not fair.
I'm the captain now. Tom Hanks quiz coming up
That's
later
good tease.
at 5:30 for Adam King, since we both love Tom Hanks. I thought I could quiz you about those things. But Joshua Perry, I think, could be in the starting five of former Buckeyes that are in the media here today. The work that he's done and what he's doing for NBC. He's good friends with all of us here. He didn't forget about his roots, right? He came up here, cut his teeth at the Fan. He comes on all the shows all the time. Well, it comes back up about every Halloween, and I heard him the other day on T-Bone and Tyvis, and he gave his top 3 candies. I was even asked about this on another show. It might have been after the recording was done, but I did I was on with the Big Play folks. McNeil, who's fantastic on Twitter, Reflog. I'm buddies with him. Sometimes he'll have me on the show. So that got posted last night. You might have seen me retweet that on Twitter. So I was with those guys and Gab and Nick up there. And after we were done, he asked me about Joshua Perry's candy list because he wanted to know if it was true. And I said, yes, it's true. It's ridiculous. It's psychotic. If you don't know what Joshua Perry's top 3 candies are.
I do not know.
I'm about to blow your mind.
All right.
This is Joshua Perry's top 3 candies.
This is his favorite candy. So
this is
for
the list.
Rest of his life, he can only have 3.
I don't know if he said that.
But that's what that means.
This is the 3.
All right.
This is the top 3 candies. I don't know if he said, I can have these 3 candies, and if not, I'm going to drop dead.
That's what I heard. That's what I heard.
He started you off with nice and slow with Werther's Original.
Okay. Well,
Werther's Original, number 1 candy.
Best be hitting the old dusty trail. That's pretty terrible.
It's a top 50, right?
But top 50?
Maybe a top 35 even. I'm not putting it in a top 25.
How old is Joshua Perry? Let's see. How old?
He can't be a day older
Gotta
than
be
32.
38.
Can't be a day older than 32.
Got to be 38. 31 years old.
Look at me. I know my Joshua Perry age.
31 years old. This man is the youngest man. Let me look at the Guinness World Record for buying Werther's Originals.
You ready for the second one?
Nope.
The second one is candy corn.
But shit.
Candy corn is second. And it's not even that candy corn is bad, okay? I enjoy some candy corn. I like to have it around. And we've talked about it before. There's a nice little snack that you can do with candy corn. Throw it together with salted peanuts. And then it becomes really good. You'll enjoy it a little bit more.
Yes.
But second on your list of favorite candies?
I can tell you last night I had about 3 handfuls of candy corn and peanuts.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh.
I love candy corn and peanuts.
I don't know why I went to such a high octave on that.
Oh, you did. Speaking of high octave, real quick.
Imagine that.
Sidebar, if you look at the chat anytime I talk, if you look at the YouTube, it's just showing the top of my head right now. So that's going over real well in the YouTube video.
Well, that's because it was framed for you and Jen.
Just my hair. When you look at candy corn and peanuts, it elevates a bad candy, mixing it with the saltiness of peanuts. Now, maybe there's a world where you just dump salt on candy corn and it becomes delicious. But standalone candy corn is just awful.
But the third one, and this one just makes you. This one doesn't make any sense at all.
And so this is his
number
one.
His number 3 candy.
Here we go.
Is Circus Peanuts.
What in the world?
I know.
That's a joke.
Circus Peanuts.
No, he's being difficult. Hold on. He's being difficult.
That's what everybody would. That's what everybody would think, right? But it's been going on long enough.
No.
I can remember this I can vouch for this list. It was years ago. We had him on the Buckeye Show, and he gave us this candy list. And so this comes back up. This is a recurring thing, and he stayed true to who he is.
No, we're gonna message him right now. This is ridiculous. That is nobody. Where do you even get Circus Peanuts?
I don't know. You got to get them online.
That is absolutely idiotic. That is insane.
The fact that we call Circus Peanut a marshmallow candy, I think, is wrong, because anybody that's ever had a Circus Peanut certainly doesn't taste any kind of marshmallow. It's hardened to a point where it loses that consistency or that flavor. It's almost like the candy that you would want to buy at the Air and Space Museum, the freeze-dried stuff.
That's awful.
That kind of crumbles.
Yeah, but you try that because you're like, okay, well, I'm at the Air and Space Museum. I'll try what they eat in space. You're like, okay.
It's a one-time deal.
Yeah.
I'll pay $17.99 for this thing that should cost 50 cents.
Exactly. It's like
the ice cream sandwich that's freeze-dried.
Very, very similar to like beef jerky. Like, you're not going to walk into your house and have a bag of beef jerky, but if you're on a road trip, you'll have some beef jerky. Like, you're not going to, like, if I walk into your house and you're like, hey, you know what? You want a snack? You want some beef jerky? I'd be like, what in the world? Where did you buy beef jerky?
I don't know.
You can only get it on the road.
Circus Peanuts for our guy, Joshua Perry.
It is good.
If you were making out the rest of his top 5, what would it then be? Black licorice, number 4?
That's interesting.
Good and Plenty, 5, which I believe Good and Plenty is just candy-coated black licorice. Well, my dad's all-time favorite candy. He's a psychopath as well.
Good and Plenty is awful.
It's terrible.
How do you say this? I've tried these. They're awful. The Necco wafers?
Necco, yeah.
Those are
terrible.
It's like medicine.
Garbage.
And the editor
is garbage.
Candy buttons. I bet he likes some candy buttons.
I don't know what a candy button is.
Look it up. You've seen them.
The bottle cap. You know the old sugar
Those
bottle
aren't bad.
caps?
Yeah. He probably likes a wax Coke bottle too.
Wax Coke bottle.
Yeah, you remember those?
Bit-O honey.
Yeah.
He's
Bit-O honey.
He's high on the Bit-O honey.
Yeah, I'm looking at all these awful candies and I'm starting to remember. And you know what? This is a good one. I'm glad that somebody put this on their list. Smarties are one of the worst candies to ever exist. If you like Smarties.
They're okay. They're okay. Like if somebody keeps them in a jar in their house, like you go to grandma's house, you got like the Smarties.
Nope.
I get down with some Smarties.
You eat a Smarties.
I eat a Smarties.
It gives me like chills. And first of all, this is hilarious.
That's a good thing. Gives you chills.
Not in a good way. This says
like
worst candies of all time. Ranked number 1 and number 2. Circus Peanuts and candy corn.
I get it.
Apparently,
it is typically what you would find on an internet worst candies of all time, and that's Joshua Perry's favorite candies of all time. So that's very special about our guy. I'm sure we can get back to some more candy discussion as well.
I texted him.
You did.
And I said,
you needed to know.
Where does one even get circus peanuts? He said, Amazon is the circus peanut connection.
Amazon was my Chico Sticks connection, too.
Did you bring them in?
Not bad. I got some. Not bad.
Here?
Not the best candy I've ever had.
At the station.
I got some.
All right,
I'll give you some Chico Sticks.
All right.
Yeah, you love
it's a
those.
Short break.
Evil Bald Colin gets put to work here. Rapid Fire is coming up in 2 minutes. It's Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan Traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza, home of the Grandview Browns backers.
You're looking at slower traffic on westbound 270 on the North Outer Belt between Westerville and Cleveland Avenue. We also have a 5-minute delay on southbound 315 between Kinnear Road and Town Street. This report is sponsored by Macy's Backstage. Macy's Backstage is a whole department inside your Macy's store where you can find the latest fall looks, all for under $30. With new arrivals every day, you never know what amazing deals you'll find. Don't wait. Find a location at Macy'sBackstage.com. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Fan Traffic, sponsored by Roosters. Roosters is giving away 12 ultimate Buckeye experiences, tickets, sideline passes, trips to a Buckeye first-round postseason game. Register at roosterswings.com.
Hey, Bobby Carpenter here with the Riverside Bank of Dublin Sports Money Report. Leadership is the thing that turns good teams into great teams. And it's not just having someone who's vocal in the locker room. It's about that person being able to back it up on the field. It's the same with business. Some of the best companies are born from great leaders who aren't afraid of getting their hands dirty. Chuck Moore, CEO, and Travis Sanders, president of Riverside Bank of Dublin, know a thing or two about that.
Thanks, Bobby. There's no substitute for doing the right thing, and often the hard thing in business. Managing the books, cash flow, and sales tracking are important, but not as important as developing a team.
Spot on, Chuck. All the great leaders you and I have had the opportunity to watch aren't afraid to jump in the field and get things done. That's the mentality we want around here, and that's what we strive for every day. We can all agree that greatness comes from work, leaders lead by example, and those two things will never change.
Tune in every day for the Riverside Bank of Dublin Sports Money Report. Visit their office at 6300 France Road in Dublin or online at riverside.bank.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Do you feel the nip in the air? Oh, baby, people think summer's driving season. They're wrong. You spend more time in your car this time of year taking your dirty, annoying kids to dirty, annoying things. Go see my friends at Germain Lexus. They have special rates as low as 4.49% on their most popular models, including the 2026 TX350. Lease a 2026 NX for as low as $449 per month. And if new isn't your thing, they have plenty of L's certified inventory on the lot. Stop in and see them. Germain Lexus of Dublin and Easton, GermainLexus.com.
Common Man and Timmy is sponsored by the Hinderer Motor Company. Listen every weekday from 3 to 6. They're good, clean boys. The Fan.
Number one pizza expert and the number 4 college basketball expert at the radio station.
Just from looking at your clothes and weight, I can tell you all watch a lot of free network television.
This is Man and Timmy.
Mike is out today. Adam King is hanging out with us. I do have the plug sheet. Fishy dropped off the plug sheet for tomorrow. We got a great Wednesday coming up here on The Fan on T-Bone and Tyvus. That's from 6 to 9 in the morning. At 8:30, Jackets defenseman Eric Goodbranson, Gutty, going to be on the show. So hopefully they get another victory tonight on the road, taking on the Sabres. It's one of those oddball face-offs. We've got a 6:45 puck drop tonight, Jackets and Sabres. Coming up tomorrow on Bishop and Friends, they'll talk some college football with Jake Trotter. That will be at 10:30. Then on Rothman and Ice, their weekly hit at 12:30 with Adam Schefter. All your NFL news and notes. King, what do you got? What are you snacking on over there? You got the Chico stick?
I have not had a Chico stick in my adult life. And Timmy, you just made my whole life.
Where did you come to know those? Because you told me about them when we worked together maybe 3 weeks ago or so.
Yeah.
Not only had I not ever had a Chico stick, I'd never heard of it. I didn't even have an image of a Chico stick online in my brain. So it was all new to me. And I went and bought those on Amazon. I think they're pretty good. Not the best candy I've ever had, but I like them.
What was your initial reaction? They're pretty much just the inside of a Butterfinger with coconut.
That's a good description for them. I want a full description, and you just gave it.
Yeah.
It's about a Butterfinger-ish, but it's a little bit, it's got more crunchy burst than a Butterfinger.
It does. The one thing that I don't remember, and this is sad because it's one of those moments you have as an adult compared to when you're a kid, is I remember these were my favorite candy in the world. I don't remember them being this sticky in your teeth. and I don't like that with candy. So I do have to. Sadly, I had to knock it a little bit because I'm obsessed with them. But if you're out there and you're like, yes, Chico sticks are amazing, they're like stuck in my teeth more than I thought they would be. A little stickier.
Where was your family getting those?
I'm not allowed to tell people. No,
you weren't supposed to have them.
No,
Yeah.
no. So my grandfather used to have an office, and
good for him.
Yeah, and so
That sounds really cool.
Yeah, that's the end of the story. No, and so down the street, like I would go visit him at his office, and then down the street they had a full-on like corner store. And the corner store had a little bar that you could sit at and drink a sody pop, and they had the little candies you could get. And I'd grab a sody pop. I used to grab you ever had the slide whistle candies? Used to get those. And
I don't know the whistle candy. I don't know that.
You used to grab a Chico stick and just sit there and enjoy my sody pop until my grandpa was done working.
All right, King snacking on candy. It's time for Rapid Fire.
Rapid Fire.
Sponsored by The Waterworks. Plumbing, drain, heating, and cooling. From sump pumps and water heaters to full heating and cooling repair and replacement. The Waterworks tackles it all. Call 614-232-2222.
All right, evil, bald Colin, take us through it, buddy.
Well, I guess if we're on the topic of candy, I'll start off with that as my first one. Today is National Chocolate Day. What is your favorite chocolate candy?
Oh, man, I don't want to go. Like, I've had this hot take. It's down the list, though, and nobody respects it. Nobody likes it. Nutrageous is one of my favorite candy bars of all time. That's an under-the-radar candy. It's a Reese's product. Anything that's Reese's is amazing, right? So I guess I will go with, if you give me Reese's, like the old-fashioned peanut butter cups, I prefer the shapes, though. I like whatever the seasonal shape is better than I do the actual standard Reese's peanut butter cup.
I get that.
You get more peanut butter. You don't have to, like, pick your fingernails into the little, like, secondary black wrapper.
Get the wrapper off.
Why do we have to have it wrapped when it's
Inside of a
already
wrapper.
wrapped?
To keep that shape.
Wrap it one time. Like, take the black wrapper off and just slide the 2 cups in, then you're done. But Reese's is as good as it gets.
Non-Perels. Those are my favorite chocolate candies.
Non-Perels.
Yeah, you ever had them?
Are they?
They're like large snow caps.
Yeah,
I eat. So one time.
That's your favorite?
Oh my gosh.
They're solid. They are good. They melt. They melt very, very quick.
So I get them from Trader Joe's. And one time I was eating, just like sitting there watching a game, eating the box of non-Perels. I finished the box only to learn it was like 3,000 calories.
You ate like 150 of them?
Yes, only to learn like, oh, well, I'm going to feel that tomorrow.
They do those at the Schmidt's Fudge House, too.
Ooh, really?
That's a great little, local candy shop.
Got to swing by.
Chocolate shop. They do some good stuff there. All right, Rapid Fire 2.
It's a big year to be a coach to get paid to not coach. The question is, what would be your first purchase after securing a large coaching contract buyout check?
Well, I'm never working again, so I'm getting every penny of that buyout. I promise. This is my promise to you. I will get that buyout. I'm not going to the media. I'm not going to another place to where I have to cut off some of that buyout. I will take all of it, every single penny. CB, I think I'm getting a nice plot of land. We're going to build the house, and we're going to build the massive garage next to that house. And it's going to be coated with a nice nature stone flooring as well. It's going to be beautiful in there. And then there's going to be a secondary basketball gym. So I think that puts us maybe at about $4.5 million. Because I'm not building something crazy. I'm going with maybe like a 4,000 square foot house, and then the garage, and then the basketball gym on the land as well.
I'm buying my way into the athletic program that just fired me. I'm taking that buyout, and I'm finding my way to, hey, I'll donate this for you. You guys give me kind of a GM job here, and I'm firing the guy after me, and I'm rehiring myself because I'm still getting the buyout, and I still got the job.
Would be interesting, right?
I mean, that's how it works.
You're not getting that money all at once, but what if you want to just reinvest it into the program and say, I've got this, $50 million cash gift for the program under one condition. I get to fire my boss.
I get to be the GM of the program. You want $50 million? Straight up, send it to whoever you want. I get to be the GM.
I've also said before, CB, I'm going to make sure the Buckeye basketball is completely taken care of, whatever they need on the NIL fronts. That's more like Mega Millions money, but a donation would be
after you bankroll Kansas.
Wow.
Kansas is okay.
You're bankrolling Ohio State before Kansas.
I mean, this is my home.
I hope Jake Diebler's listening because you have done it.
I hope so too.
You have successfully taken this man from rock chalk all the way into scarlet and gray.
KU's forgotten about me. They're not giving me anything over there.
It's true.
I could go back there today. They wouldn't give me tickets to a game.
UC likes to send me messages all the time asking if I would like to donate to the school. It's really interesting because
We're not giving you anything. We just like your money.
I think I donated a lot of money when I went to the school, so I'm very, very confused where it all went.
Rapid Fire 3.
All right, the Biletnikoff Award goes to the best wide receiver in college football, but will Carnell Tate and Jeremiah Smith take too many votes away from each other and miss out on winning the award?
I don't want to say so just yet. I mean, with all the love for Carnell Tate, and there should be, Jeremiah Smith still is the statistical leader in the Ohio State wide receiving room. I was actually, Adam, starting to. So my answer to that is no. I still want to say that Jeremiah Smith will ultimately get that award because he is just that freakishly good of an athlete. He's going to soon start popping up in those top 10s for all-time Ohio State wide receivers. It's going to happen here soon. I think he's going to hit 2,000 receiving yards in his next game. He's got in between 1,900 and 2,000. So you're going to start to see that. Receptions, I think he has to get to the low 200s to be the all-time leader. He's already at 125.
I think he's like 13 touchdowns away from Chris Olave's record.
And
That's
crazy. He's got way more than 20 games left if he's back next year.
And if he doesn't have
seasons,
if he doesn't have 14 touchdowns in 20 games, something's gone horribly wrong.
Right.
I mean, more than that, he's got, 7? So they have 9 more this season and 16 next year.
Mm-hmm.
He would have 25 games.
Yeah.
I don't know how much I trust this random site, but I looked it up. The odds to win the Biletnikoff, Jeremiah Smith still leading plus 20, plus 240. But actually, they don't even have Carnell Tate in the top 10.
All right. Did you answer the question?
No, I think Jeremiah Smith's going to win the Biletnikoff.
You say
I don't think it'll. No.
They won't take too many votes from each other. All right. Rapid fire number 4. Let's go.
All right. If you had to make a call on the craziest college football coaching move this offseason, what would be your prediction?
Man. All right, that's a good one. I know Brian Hartline is getting floated around now, and we'll have to really do some digging to find out his interest
Penn
levels.
Penn State fans are
like
tracking the flights.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'll have my 2 while you'll think. Ready?
Go ahead, yeah.
I already said one on this show. I think that Brian Kelly ends up at Auburn at the end of this.
Yeah, that one doesn't do it for me.
And I think Eli Drinkwitz is your next Penn State head coach.
Drinky?
I said that before they ever fired Franklin. I said he's the guy.
And Lane's just staying put right now?
Lane could end up at LSU, but I don't think that. I think Drinkwitz gets the job at Penn State.
Yeah, the hot one would be Brian Hartline makes a move there, and that's not something that I'm ready to see right now. I'm not even sure if he's ready for a job that big this soon. First year as an offensive coordinator. Final one here, CB, rapid fire number 5.
All right, when do you care about bracketology projections in college basketball season?
I like to track them.
Now.
I like to track them all year. Like you said, they're tracking the planes.
Mm-hmm.
That's what fan bases like to do when it's the coaching carousel. So I like to see what the Leonard dog is up to. He's had the Buckeyes as a tournament team in the preseason here.
I think that, and it might just be because of where you are with Ohio State basketball, tracking bracketology earlier on is almost important at this point because those games are going to matter in March, and knowing how each loss and win impacts you, I don't know, it allows you to see it a little clearer.
All right, thank you, CB. Good stuff. Adam, good work as well. Back to some Buckeye football here. I seen something today that put a little concern in the back of my mind about our team. I'll tell you why next. It's Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan Traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza, home of the Grandview Browns backers.
Stop and go traffic is causing a 5-minute delay on eastbound 104 from Refugee Road to 33. And you're looking at a 15-minute holdup on northbound 71 on the north side from East Broad Street to Cook Road. This report is sponsored by Starbucks. The pumpkin spice latte is back at Starbucks. Handcrafted with their signature espresso and real pumpkin sauce. Then topped with whipped cream, cinnamon, and nutmeg. PSL. Get it while it's hot or iced. Only at Starbucks. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Fan Traffic is sponsored by Victor's Home Solutions. Schedule your free 21-point roof and window inspection today. at victors.com.
Hey friends, Beamer here, and I'm a big believer in saying thank you when something actually works. So thank you, Awaken 180. And they're actually saying thank you back right here in Ohio with $500 off every new program through Thanksgiving. I started around this time last year, dropped 65 pounds for the holidays and 15 more in free maintenance. Awaken 180 works, and now's the time to do it with $500 off. Thank your new self when you're 30 or 80 pounds lighter with the medication-free solution for weight loss. Online at awaken180weightloss.com.
Twin Peaks is the best in the game. Here, your favorite drafts are poured at a frosty 29 degrees, and rare barrel-aged whiskeys are served just the way you want them. It's bigger game days and bolder fight nights. I mean, where else can you find a scratch kitchen that always comes in clutch every day from lunch to late night? Only at Twin Peaks, the #1 sports bar.
Hit a home run for happy hour and ask your Twin Peaks girl about local specials on drafts, cocktails, shots, and more.
Make your Halloween a good deal spookier at Meijer with frighteningly good low prices. Get 25% off costumes for you and your little creatures. Select varieties of Halloween candy are buy one, get one 50% off. And beautifully crisp 3-pound bags of Honeycrisp apples or half gallons of fresh from Meijer apple cider are buy one, get one for just $1. This selection and savings at Meijer are enough to make you go wonderfully batty. You see what I did there, batty? Halloween at Meijer. Always a ghoulishly good deal better. Exclusions apply. See all deals in the Meijer app.
Attack and dominate. Morning Juice is on YouTube and 10 TV Plus.
Sponsored by Riverside Bank of Dublin.
Join Bobby Carpenter and Tito weekdays starting at 6 or watch on demand. More Bobby, less commercials. The Fan.
Welcome to Tire Discounters. Oh, hiya, Phantom.
Mike, you may be in big trouble with Chip Wood.
Our owner?
Free oil changes along with alignment
on any Ford-Tire purchase.
And Goodyear's up to $200 off?
Yeah.
Sorry, Mike, but I'm telling.
But the Wood family is behind all this.
Oh, those rascals.
But don't tell the accountants.
Of course not. And what do they do again?
Buy any set of 4 tires at Tire Discounters and get a free alignment and oil change. Make them Goodyears and save up to $200 more. See store for details.
Around here, it's all or nothing. And nobody has more all-wheel drive choices than Toyota. Now through November 3rd, get 4.75 APR financing on a new 25 RAV4. Or 5.75 on RAV4 Hybrid, excludes plug-ins. Or lease a gas-powered RAV4 LE for $309 a month for 36 months with $36.99 due at signing. With approved credit through TFS. Tax, title, and license extra. Call 1-888-36-TOYOTA for details or go to toyota.com. Toyota, let's go places.
Bank of America is the nation's leading business lender, and we're ready to help with your next goal here in Columbus. That's why we have over 3,700 local business specialists across the country. Because with the right team, your business and community prosper. What would you like the power to do? Learn more at bankofamerica.com/local business. Bank of America, official bank of FIFA World Cup 2026. Bank of America Corporation, all rights reserved.
5 words no one wants to hear. You need a new roof. What do you do? Who do you call? How are you going to pay for it? Hey, it's Timmy Hall, and these are all questions that run through people's minds when they hear those 5 words. But if you pick up the phone and call Victor's Home Solutions, your new roof will be the easiest, most hassle-free home improvement project you'll ever do. Victor's has thousands of 5-star ratings for both customer service and high-quality installation. Plus, they offer a 50-year leak-free guarantee on every roof they install. And since no one wants to pay these high interest rates for a limited time, Victor's is offering 5-year, no-interest financing with minimum monthly payments for qualified buyers. So if you need a new roof, don't stress. Victor's Home Solutions has your back. It starts with a free 21-point roof inspection. It assesses the exact condition of your roof and what needs to be done next. Set up your inspection today. 866-VICTORS. That's 866-VICTORS or online at victors.com.
All your favorite fan shows are available when you want them.
Head to 971thefan.com and hit that subscribe button.
The Fan, Ohio sports destination.
Their favorite basketball players are Leaky Black and Grady Dick.
That is childish nonsense.
You're listening to Common Man and Timmy.
If you miss anything on the program, here's what you do. You should have already done this, but that's okay. We're not going to ding you if you haven't just yet. make sure that you are downloading the Common Man and Timmy podcast anywhere you get your audio. Available on all platforms, so simply subscribe and you won't miss a thing. It'll come right to your device completely free. That's the best part about it, and it's brought to you by our good friends at Care Heating and Cooling. Adam King from 10 TV is hanging out. I never asked you when we were going over Joshua Perry's awful candy decisions. We both had some Chico sticks.
Yeah.
It's another dark horse candy that probably a lot of our listeners have never had before.
Underrated candy. That's where that came out.
It's an underrated candy, and I think it's fine. It's a little dry. It's fine.
I do wonder, I want to say, I wonder if how it was stored. You were right on that, because it did not taste like what I remember. Now, that could be because I was a child who had much more ambition and happiness in life.
Yeah.
But it did not taste the same.
How did it work out for you, that life thing?
I got to meet Timmy Hall, so pretty terrible.
Me too. I got to meet you.
Oh, my gosh, so pretty terrible for you as well. You kind of got the short end of that straw.
I don't really remember candies that my grandparents had. Like, they weren't really glass dish, fill a giant bowl with candies kind of people. It's not that they didn't give us things or make us tasty treats. It just wasn't like that. I didn't have the Werthers. I do picture, though, those candies. You talk about sucking candies. The ones that have the strawberry wrappers around them. Not a big fan of them, but those are like classic glass dish candies like you would get at Grandma and Grandpa's house.
So my Meemaw, when you walked in.
Meemaw?
Oh, yeah, my Meemaw.
Love that.
Yeah, when you walked in, Meemaw would have a glass dish sitting on the left side on this big, I don't know what you would call a cabinet thing. And I don't know why, but they were always unwrapped candies. And that never stopped me.
That's not good.
No, and I think I got to ask Meemaw about that. The more that I think about it, you're talking about the strawberry things, they were probably in there. They were unwrapped, though.
Just loose.
Just loose
At
candies.
the bottom of that jar is just
crumbs of candy.
Crumbles and bits of sugar and,
So I wonder if Meemaw's buying a big bag and just dumping it in, or is she intentionally taking the candies one by one out of the...
No, I'm sure they weren't wrapped. Yeah, because if we went back into the day, the packaging was all different. I had the sucking candy dish by my desk for a while, and every time I've done that, the candies are gone in 3 days, so I can hardly afford it to keep up with it. But when I've done it, I would just go into the Meijer and buy their store brand. Yeah. They have an assorted sucking candies thing, and it's good. They're all individually wrapped too. They've got the fruit flavored ones that are lemon or lime or cherry or grape. Those are all good. And then they have the mints too, like the red peppermints and the green spearmints. Those are fantastic, and their own fake knockoff Werthers. So it's not bad. Sucking candies. It's not really Halloween candy.
No, you can't hand those out.
Yeah, you can't really. I mean, what are you going to do? They don't even format a sucking candy for Halloween, do they? In a smaller little pouch? You're not going to do that individually. That's not good behavior.
I want to know, this is, I think, a better question than best candy. What is the candy you can eat the most? So, what you sit down, you just...
you talked about your nonpareils.
Yes, because I think Twizzlers might be number one for me.
Twizzlers are very crushable.
I could eat an entire bag of Twizzlers.
Because they don't taste the sweetest, right? They don't feel like they're destroying your teeth. Like gummy bears, you know it. When you're eating the gummy bears, they're so good.
Yes.
They're so sugary. You're telling your brain, this is bad. This is bad. I got to stop.
Yep.
I got to have 5 more, and then I got to be done. Twizzlers is a pretty good one. You might have took it. What is your top 3 candies? We're coming up on the heavy hitter holiday.
Mr. Goodbar, number 1.
Mr. Goodbar?
Yeah.
Okay.
I love it.
All right.
I love a Mr. Goodbar.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah. A Crunch Bar.
See, I don't love the Crunch Bar.
I do.
Good Bar is the Hershey chocolate.
Yes.
And Crunch Bar has got that chalky, kind of nasty. I don't love the Nestle chocolate. I don't know.
You know what I'm going to say is it's a little bit ridiculous that you invited me on your show, asked me my favorites, and then buzzed me.
What's the third?
When I gave the right answer.
What's the third?
The third, it's a tough one. I love me some Sour Patch Kids. They get the job done. I don't. Peanut M&Ms are probably number 3. If I can grab any candy,
that's a classic.
Yeah, if I can grab any
that's
candy,
a good clean boy answer.
Yeah, you got
a peanut M&M.
I also probably in a tie for that is Raisinets. I love Raisinets.
This is what concerns me at the moment here, Adam, because I'm not concerned about anything. So when I see some things that trigger me online and get me thinking a certain type of way, because I'm pretty positive about this Ohio State football team right now, and there's nothing on the schedule until the very end of this regular season that even sees a 3-touchdown football game. So that really gets the noodle working. It gets you thinking about
noodle working.
Where is this team going to be mentally when they go into that final game, when they've been bludgeoning teams by so much? And that doesn't mean that they're not worthy of being the number one overall team. It just means that they're going to go a bit without being tested. So when I see CBS Sports throw little articles out there where it's got their top 10 teams, when will every team's first loss be? And they're taking this all the way up to the conference championship game as well. Like BYU, projected first loss, okay? Projected first loss at Cincinnati, November 22nd. They think that's going to be their loss. Navy at North Texas coming up this weekend. Think their time is done. Georgia Tech thinks that loss is going to be against Pitt. Home game against Pitt, November 22nd. I do not think so. A&M thinks that loss is going to be at Texas. Then you look at Ohio State, projected first loss.
I know where
not applicable.
Oh,
not going to happen.
Wow.
They're going 13-0 on their way into the college football playoff.
That is crazy.
They're beating Michigan on the road just like that, and they're beating Indiana in the conference championship game just like that. And the little caption says, yes, Ohio State has lost 4 straight to Michigan, and the Wolverines are indeed Ryan Day's kryptonite, but that ends next month as long as Justice Haynes doesn't run wild on college football's best defense. I say to that, you got to ask me how I'm feeling when we get there.
All right.
And I've said it before, I don't even know if I care how I'm feeling. I don't know what to do or what to say about that game as we go into it, because we have been there before. We have said it all. We have done it all. And that game will bring out different results than what you expect. Always does.
Always does. Always will. It is, no matter what is happening in the world of college football, no matter how good one team is and the other is not, it is always and forever just a game.
It's the game.
It's the game.
And it still matters. We'll keep focusing on Buckeye football here as we get ready for Penn State week. What's Ryan Day saying about it? We hear from the coach from his press conference that was earlier today. That's next. It's Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza, home of the Grandview Browns backers.
Traffic is stop and go on southbound 270 on the East Outer Belt from Main Street to I-70. And you're looking at a 5-minute holdup on westbound 670 between Leonard Avenue and 315. This report is sponsored by Westerville Division of Police. The Westerville Division of Police is seeking individuals dedicated to serving, protecting, and strengthening the community. WPD offers an award-winning training academy, tuition reimbursement, generous pay, benefits, and more. To apply, visit westerville.org/join-WPD. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
The number one problem we see at our clinic is delaying treatment. ED and low T can get worse.
Book your appointment right now. Call 614-300-7400. Prefer privacy? Book online in under 30 seconds at columbusmensclinic.com.
At our clinics, men's sexual health is the whole job. Look, I'm a normal guy too. I hate going to the doctor, but we've helped so many guys in here just like you. Even if pills have failed, our medical team is going to take the time to talk you through it. Same day in-house lab, and the treatments, well, they could change your life.
Your local medical team has your back. ED, low T, Peyronie's, size, and shape modeling. We tailor what works for you.
I'll get to the point. Can you imagine epic workouts and epic sex? Yeah, I said it.
A stronger you is closer than you think. We're available right now. Call 614-300-7400 or book in 30 seconds or less at columbusmensclinic.com. Columbus Men's Clinic, making it happen.
Would you enjoy watching a football game if the officials were paid a bonus for every flag they threw? Or a basketball game where the refs got paid for every foul they called? Okay, how about hiring a furnace and AC company that pays its technicians by the number of parts they can sell you? Hi, this is Dennis, president of Care Heating and Cooling, and today, this is how many companies operate. They call it performance pay, and it rewards technicians by paying them more for billing you more. Why is this bad? Because it abuses your trust in a technician to be treated fairly and honestly. At Care, we've been family-owned for 31 years and have always paid our technicians by the hour for repairs. We'll show you exactly what needs to be fixed and why, and give you our low upfront cost before we start. And unlike other companies, our technicians will never be rewarded for throwing more flags. Our Central Ohio-based staff is here for you 7 days a week. Care Heating and Cooling. Book an appointment online at careheatingandcooling.com or call us at 1-800-COOLING. When you need a company you can trust.
Active military or veteran planning your next career move? Start at Columbus State Community College. Columbus State equips you with the skills to launch a high-tech career in Columbus's fastest-growing fields, including cybersecurity, software development, and more. That's why employers fueling Central Ohio's tech boom hire our graduates. Plus, our veteran services team will help you maximize your benefits and connect to a supportive campus community. Take the first step. Apply at cscc.edu/IT.
Timmy Hall and AI Common Man here for Hollywood Casino Columbus and the ESPN Bet Sportsbook.
This ain't one of them, Timmy.
It's not the show, it's a spot. All October, we're watching our football team on Saturdays and the tailgate buffet.
Ooh, Mikey likey. Plus, they've got the 3 apps for $12 deal, and you can beat the crowds and reserve a table.
Yes, do that at HollywoodColumbus.com. And we got a special offer this month. Become a new member of our rewards program on the ESPN Penn Play app and get a $20 dining credit.
Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
I'm Leslie from Pella Columbus.
And I'm Wilson from that other window place.
One of the biggest reasons people get new windows, Wilson, is that old windows make for an uncomfortable house with crazy high roller coaster energy bills.
Leslie, people love being uncomfortable on roller coasters. The ups, the downs, the gurgling in your stomach because you had 5 corn dogs before getting on.
Did that happen to you, Wilson?
What? No.
Get the windows that can completely change the look and feel of your home at PellaColumbus.com.
Buckeyes, the 2025 football season is here, and that means 3 things: football, game day, and smooth Jameson whiskey. Whether you're catching the game at home, at your neighborhood bar, or soaking up the team spirit at a tailgate, Jameson Ginger and Lime and Ohio State Athletics are a winning combo. So cheers to making game days even better with the official whiskey of the fans. Jameson, proud sponsor of Ohio State Athletics. Taste responsibly.
Jameson Irish Whiskey, product of Ireland. 40% alcohol by volume, 80 proof. Copyright 2025, imported by John Jameson Import Company, New York, New York.
At Giant Eagle, we're working hard to bring more ways to save to every aisle, because every dollar and every moment counts. At Giant Eagle, we're going for better, so you can bring home the best, because it matters.
For 48 straight years, Ford F-Series have been the best-selling trucks in America. We got here by engineering breakthrough technology, redefining built Ford tough, and never settling for second best. But what's really made Ford F-Series the #1 selling trucks in America is you. Ford F-Series, built Ford tough. Based on 1977 to 2024 calendar year total sales.
With business banking, Tel Ohio Credit Union takes it personally. That's why they are the #1 SBA lender among Ohio credit unions. You are a member, not a number. That's the Tel Ohio difference. Visit telhio.org/business.
Certain restrictions apply. Tel Ohio is open to all in Central and Southwestern Ohio. Federally insured by NCUA.
Broadcasting from the Lindsay Honda Studios.
Honda makes the cars. Lindsay makes the difference. Visit lindsayhonda.com.
WBNS-FM, HD1 Columbus.
Good afternoon. This is Paul Keels. Blue Jackets in Buffalo to face the Sabres tonight. 6:45 face-off here on the Fan. Columbus looking for back-to-back wins and also a 4th consecutive road victory. World Series continues tonight. Game 4 in Los Angeles between the Dodgers and Toronto Blue Jays. The 18-inning win by L.A. last night gives the Dodgers a 2-1 series lead. Shane Bieber pitching for the Blue Jays tonight. Shohei Ohtani for the Dodgers. No update on Blue Jays DH George Springer, who left last night's game with an apparent oblique injury. The top-ranked Ohio State football team got back on the practice field this afternoon, getting ready for their home game Saturday with Penn State. New Orleans Saints saying today that rookie Tyler Shuck will get the start at quarterback this weekend against the Los Angeles Rams in place of previous starter Spencer Rattler, whom he replaced midway through last weekend's loss to Tampa Bay. Breaking sports news when it happens on the Fan, Ohio sports destination.
One watches QVC religiously. The other studies Paige Spirinak's golf swing. This is Man and Timmy.
Happy Tuesday, everybody. Adam King of 10 TV is hanging out with us today. We're coming up on Penn State week here at the Shoe. It's going to be a noon kickoff on Saturday. We thought that this was going to be that top 3, top 5 matchup at the beginning of the year, but things turned. Things are different for the Nittany Lions right now. It's just a game. It's just another game on the schedule that you absolutely have to win And these are games that Ryan Day always wins. I think we know.
Yeah. He's only lost to one unranked team in his entire Ohio State career. He has no problem getting up for games. And I think that's a good. I know that Ohio State will be ready for this game this Saturday.
Yeah, I don't have any issues about it. It's just I'm going to be watching this game the same way that I watched the Wisconsin game, a little bit differently than how I watched the Illinois game. I wasn't overly concerned about the Illinois game, but that was still a top 20 team.
Yeah,
and you were going
you were on the road.
Yeah, it was different factors there. You're going on the road, but now I think when you look at what this Ohio State run game has been. I believe Ryan Day has been addressing some of this week. How do they get that sparked?
Yeah.
That's something that you want. You want to be able to have a balanced offense. You want to make sure that all the pistons are firing when you get to the end of the season. And they don't have to crescendo this weekend.
No.
That's the other thing. You don't
want a crescendo this weekend.
You said 34-0 is fine. 38-0 is fine.
38-0 will be the score.
38-0 would be a great score.
And you have to be happy with that because that's the game they're playing.
When you talk about, an Ethan Drunkemeyer who's, or did I say Drunkemeyer?
Grunkemeyer.
Grunk. I went with a Jim Drunkemeyer.
You went with a G, which is not accurate. But,
I went with a Drunkenmeyer. It's a Grunk. Yeah.
I wasn't going to tell you how to do your job.
No. Correct away. If it's something that's completely wrong and baseless, please correct away. But you got a freshman quarterback there that had a couple of turnovers last time out. So it should be an opportunity for the defense to just pin their ears back and feast.
Just go after it. Now, I will say, I say 38-0. I think Penn State probably gets at least a touchdown. Their run game, they still have two really good running backs. Their offensive line is still the same offensive line that had all that talent coming in. So I think they probably find their way into the end zone. But if you walk out of this game giving up one touchdown, that would be 5 touchdowns through, 8 games?
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty good.
It is. You said it, LD. It is pretty good for what this Matt Patricia-led defense is doing right now. Still to come this afternoon at 5:30, I've got a game show in store. I'm going to do the game show to Adam King. One thing we both share is our love for Tom Hanks.
And game shows.
We came across that, many moons ago that we both were fans of his. Shocker, right? He's one of the best actors of all time.
We really picked someone out there.
I'll give you the Tom Hanks quiz, but we're going to hear from head coach Ryan Day from his press conference. Now, he's talking about how he didn't do the haunt while he was at the corn maze. Coaches are people too. He didn't have any time for this after the Michigan loss going into the playoff last year when it was 23 hours of work and a 24-hour day, and that's all he could think about. But he got to be with the family a little bit on the bye week, which is nice. Didn't do that Halloween haunt, though, while he was at the corn maze.
I didn't do the haunt, though. Didn't do the haunt. Although I did a couple years ago when we were going through the haunt, and, it's quite an experience. And at one point, somebody with a mask jumps up right here, and they're like, Coach Day? I was like, man, I got to get the heck out of here. So I said, I'm going to pass this year, let the kids do it. And Nina and I waited. So
see, that's funny.
It was a great moment.
That's funny when someone that is being paid to be part of the haunted forest or the haunted trail, whatever it is, the haunted house, and you get a nice close up. You're up close and personal with Ryan Day, and you do the hey.
Well,
if you break character completely just to acknowledge, that makes it even better.
I'm surprised that they didn't say, hey, can I get a quick autograph?
How about a photo?
How about a photo? I get it. You're jumping out, trying to scare someone, and all of a sudden it's Ryan Day. Yeah, you take a second, you go, hold on, I got to capitalize on this moment.
Now, if you were going to take the photo with Ryan Day in that moment, do you keep the mask on to add to the value of the picture?
That's
then
true.
Your friends might not believe that it's you, but where are you going to get a photo like that if you're wearing your Jason mask and then it's got blood splattered on it and you're with Ryan Day?
You're not wrong.
You're just smiling like a moron. That's just a regular photo that's been done 100,000 times before.
You're not wrong.
I'm with the coach. Yay. Yeah, good for you. You took a picture with a football coach. Everybody does that.
Tough crowd over here. Okay.
All right. How about Larry Johnson and how he's been re-energized by this defense right now?
This style of defense is just a little bit different, so I think it's given him a little bit of a challenge to learn something new. You're seeing it's not just all 4 down front, although you still see a lot of 4 down front. So there's still so many things that he teaches that's the same way that it's been his whole career. But he's also getting challenged in other areas, and I think for him, it's exciting because it is something a little new, and where he's at in his career, there's so many things that he can bring to the table, but also pick up in terms of new ideas and thoughts. And I think to your point, it has re-energized him.
All right, Adam is like demonstrative in here while the clip is playing. Are you really doing this? Are you that much not in the know? I thought you were an if you know kind of guy.
What is that?
We've been doing that on this show for 5 years since the pandemic.
You've been
that's Ryan Day's bullwhip.
And you play that as any time
it just happens. Nobody plays it. It just occurs. It's been happening for 5 years.
Well, you need to explain to him why we play it during the Ryan Day press conference, or in the case of the pandemic season, it was the Zoom press conference in front of those doors that open for the players walking in.
Oh, so they would recognize the noise? Bang.
Yes.
Open and bang.
Were you here yet in 2020?
No, but
we
were
all shut down.
I was following. I was in Missouri following along from afar.
It was so annoying. We couldn't just find a quiet room to do all of our Zoom press.
Okay, that's gold.
This is the only time we get with them. We have to record this. We have to save this. We have to play it back for our shows and for on TV. And there's this slamming door. It must have happened 7 million times over the course of that season for the press conferences. So that's
just to be
a little
clear,
what that comes
it
from.
is not a slamming door. What you're hearing, it's not a door shutting. You know what it is?
Ryan Day's bullwhip.
I think it's the door unlocking.
It is the door unlocking. Yep, it is the door unlocking.
The mechanism.
It's the mechanism.
All right, let's go back to Coach Day. You might be hearing that again. How about what Caden McDonald is doing up front?
Oh, good
Speaking
question.
about that
Who asked
defensive
that?
line. A little king question.
Yeah, he's growing each week. I think he still has a high ceiling. I think he still could be an even more productive player, but you're seeing the capability there, and you're seeing him become more consistent. And like we said, great defenses are built from inside out, and he's a big part of our defense. We know that. He knows that. And so we need that consistency out of him. But you guys see the potential just like we do. And, but again, the exciting thing is he's not tapped out, and he's been a huge part of us so far, and now we really need him down the home stretch, and he has the ability to be a game wrecker.
I think you talk about that defensive line as a whole, right? The way that they have really shined has just been a warm blanket for the entire defense. It's setting the linebackers up for success. It's setting the secondary up for success. What Kenyatta Jackson have done, what Caden Curry's done on the outside, and then to get the play that you've gotten from the interior. And yeah, Caden McDonald has been a bright spot. I think some people expected it. To see him follow through, though, that's been something that's been paramount to these guys.
I asked the question because I went back and watched the Wisconsin game, and there were probably 4 plays where Caden McDonald looked like he was shot out of a cannon.
He's wrecking guys up front.
He is destroying people. And I had to ask Coach because he has been one of the bright spots for this team, who has a lot of bright spots, but he has been a big bright spot for the team.
All right, coming up here, I have to tell you about some dirty, disgusting, jailable behavior. And it's not you, okay?
Goodness.
Adam King is here today. It's Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan Traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza, home of the Grandview Browns backers.
We've got slower traffic that's causing a 15-minute delay on northbound 71 on the north side from 670 to Hudson Street. And if you're on southbound 270 on the west outer belt from Cemetery Road to I-70, expect about a 10-minute slowdown. This report is sponsored by Custom Air. You're not just a homeowner. You're also a heating system that comes with a blanket owner. You need heating built and tested to keep going. American Standard Heating and Air Conditioning, built to a higher standard. Visit CustomAirCode.com for your estimate today. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Dormar, your kind of hero.
When your furnace or air conditioner is broke, we come out that same day. Dormar, home the Tin Man.
Do you feel the nip in the air? Oh, baby, people think summer's driving season. They're wrong. You spend more time in your car this time of year taking your dirty, annoying kids to dirty, annoying things. Go see my friends at Germain Lexus. They have special rates as low as 4.49% on their most popular models, including the 2026 TX350. Lease a 2026 NX for as low as $449 per month. And if new isn't your thing, they have plenty of L's certified inventory on the lot. Stop in and see them. Germain Lexus of Dublin and Easton, GermainLexus.com.
Make your next shopping trip a good deal better during the Buy 5 Save 5 sale at Meijer. Buy 5 or more and save $5 or more when you mix or match over 2,000 items store-wide, like 12-pack cans of select Coca-Cola and Pepsi products, plus deposit where applicable. Sargento cheese slices, Huggies Snug and Dry diapers, and Friskies wet cat food. That's the good life, a good deal better. Remember to stop by the Meijer Pharmacy for your flu shot, available while you shop. It's free with most insurance plans. Exclusions apply. See all deals in the Meijer app.
Is your money just lying around? Switch to Huntington Bank, and your money's always doing something. Like auto saving for special events, tracking your teen spending, and helping protect your parents from fraud. Let's get more from money. Switch to Huntington Bank. Welcome. Eligibility requirements apply. Some features may require enrollment.
Hey friends, Beamer here, and I'm a big believer in saying thank you when something actually works. So thank you, Awaken 180. And they're actually saying thank you back right here in Ohio with $500 off every new program through Thanksgiving. I started around this time last year, dropped 65 pounds for the holidays, and 15 more in free maintenance. Awaken 180 works, and now's the time to do it with $500 off. Thank your new self when you're 30 or 80 pounds lighter with the medication-free solution for weight loss. Online at awaken180weightloss.com.
If you love losing big money, then boy, do we have the promo code for you. Enter code BIGBEAUTIFULBILL to unlock these awesome offers. You can buy a car for even more money than before, or watch your heat and electric bills skyrocket. It's exclusive for everyone, thanks to Trump's Big Beautiful Bill, which our Senator John Huston supported. So use promo code BIGBEAUTIFULBILL. Sit back and crack open a cold one, but just one, because that's all you can afford. Paid for by NRDC Action Fund.
Rockman and Ice.
But I do want to know maybe the most famous person you have a picture with. I want you to think about that.
Tiger Woods.
That's a tease. Oh, that's great. Do it after the break.
Gosh darn it.
Rockman and Ice. Weekdays at noon.
Sponsored by Pella Columbus.
The Fan.
You think you know the odds? Picture this. You're at the gas station grabbing 4 delicious taquitos when you see an Ohio lottery ticket with 1 in 4 odds. You think, if I buy 4 in a row, one's a definite win. Sorry, friend, but you'd be wrong. 1 in 4 odds means across the millions of tickets printed, 1 in every 4 is a winner, but not every 4th ticket since they're randomly distributed across the state. But 4 taquitos? That's a guaranteed win, 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 win. Learn more about common lottery myths at ohiolottery.com/knowtheodds. Lottery players are subject to Ohio laws and commission regulations. Play responsibly.
Dormar, your pilot hero.
Hello, it's John Kozik, founder and president of TurboTrack Realty, and I buy houses as is, fast for cash. Call me today for an all-cash offer on any of your properties, and we can close within days at 614-470-2000, 614-470-2000. Do you own a property that's outdated and needs thousands of dollars in repairs? Great, I'll buy it. Give us a call today for an all-cash offer at 614-470-2000. 614-470-2000. Would it be convenient for you if you could simply take what you wanted and leave the rest behind? Great, I'll buy it. I buy vacant properties, inherited homes, divorce situations, death in the family, apartment buildings, rental portfolios. I even buy my tenant won't pay me the rent houses. Call TurboTrack Realty today for an all-cash offer and speak with one of our friendly staff members at 614-470-2000, 614-470-2000.
Protect your liver and give it the support it deserves with Active Liver from New Nordic. Find Active Liver in stores at your local CVS, Meijer Grocery, or online at Amazon or NewNordicUSA.com.
Fan weather.
From the Logan AC and Heat Services Weather Center.
Blue skies, breezy, dry, and seasonal on this Tuesday. Temperatures running right around 60 degrees. Overnight, we'll see temperatures dropping down to the low 40s with light winds and clear skies. During the day Wednesday, more clouds, more showers, and temperatures dropping as winds pick up, only in the mid to upper 50s later in the day. With your 10 weather impact forecast, I'm Chief Meteorologist Jerry Martz on The Fan.
The ESPN Bet Sportsbook at Hollywood Casino Columbus is the official sportsbook of Common Man and Timmy. Weekdays at 3. The Fan.
A show you can feel deep down in your plums.
No, that is a bad place to touch. No, 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 no.
This is Common Man and Timmy.
Allow me to tell you about my friends at Tri-State Men's Health. You see, they are experts at dealing with the most dreaded two-letter acronym, ED. Mess you up, man. Erectile dysfunction. ED is nothing more than a medical condition, though. Studies show around 50% of men over age 50, that's like a 60% of the time it works every time kind of thing, right? They've got some form of the condition. And young men can be affected by ED as well. But what you may not know is that it stems from a variety of causes, and these often call for different types of treatments. And that's what Tri-State Men's Health does. So go to tristatemenshealth.com. See about the 2 locations that are easy to get to right here in Central Ohio. You get that initial visit for $99, the medical consult, you get the T and PSA test. If medically advised, you get the dose. If it doesn't work in the office, your visit is free. That's pretty good. They've got treatments with success rates over 90%. Some can have you last an hour or more. Dear God. So call them, 800-900-9654, or go to tristatemenshealth.com. And talk about Monday Night Football last night, King. Did you watch that game, little Commanders Chiefs?
I did. I know you watched that game.
I watched it with like my left eye
because
TLC.
You're right. I was crying.
Yes, it was. It's just no Jaden Daniels. I told you, Jim Lachey already told me that we were going to lose, so there wasn't really any point to watching that game. They kept it close for a minute. Nice to see my guy Terry McLaurin at least catch a touchdown pass. That was a ridiculous catch by him in the side of the end zone.
What was that throw?
I don't know. Yeah, that was such a moonshot.
He had him clearly, and then he just
lob it a little bit, but you threw it to the sky.
He decided he was going to punt to him.
It was like a little pooch punt.
I was like, all right.
Made that a lot more difficult, I think, than it had to be. Thank goodness Terry is as good as he is. But are you going to be getting on the Chiefs bandwagon here as they start stacking wins? Rashee Rice is a huge, huge get for them.
Well,
that's clear.
I would have to imagine that the Chiefs bandwagon, people keep getting off. If you're getting off of the Chiefs bandwagon, I don't know what you're doing. They just continue to show time and time again that they are an absolute dominant team. Like they keep finding ways. They are the Chiefs. That's just what they do.
No one's getting off of it right now. They've won 5 of their last 6.
I know, but like people every
they
season,
beat the Lions.
Every season when it starts, they're like, I don't know. I think this is the year they fall back. And you know what they do every single year? They go out and find a way to be dominant.
Look, as long as you have Patrick Mahomes. And
now here's a guy.
Yes, thank you. Yes, as long as they've got him and they put some other weapons around him. Travis Kelce, he's going to age out here eventually, right? But look what he did last night.
That's true.
You put him in some positions like that, and he can still go out there and make plays. He can still run. It seems like Kelce still has more left to give, and he had 6 catches for 99 yards and a touchdown. So Chiefs did not have any problems with the Commanders. They will be going on the road to Buffalo and then on the road to Denver. So these next 2 games for Kansas City, they got the bye week in there. They play the Bills coming up here, and then they have the week off. Then they're on the road at Denver. Then a home game against the Colts. How about that?
That's going to be an epic game.
You got Indianapolis going to Arrowhead, and that could be the biggest game of the season to that point.
Yeah. What do you have to do that game has to be a Sunday Night Football. Is it? What is it?
I think they can flex. It's showing up at 1 o'clock right now.
Yeah, you got to flex that game. You have to flex that game.
Should be an ability to flex that. And the Colts are going to be in, it's not London. The London series is done. London Bridges are coming down. They're in Berlin. Okay. They'll take on the Falcons in Berlin in Germany the week before. They get the bye week too, and before they have to travel to Kansas City. So they should be rested and good with that. They have the Steelers on the road, and then that Falcons game in Berlin before that game. And you have to be a believer of the Colts at this point, right?
Until they show me otherwise. It's really hard to put your trust in Daniel Jones, but here we are. He is time and time again.
7-1. I know you can't do it after 4 games is too soon, right? But they're 8 games into the season now. They're halfway through, and they're 7-1. They're the team in the AFC.
They are who we thought they were.
Yeah, right. They're not anywhere close to the team that we thought they were. But congratulations to them. They're great. And what do you think Anthony Richardson is thinking about all of it?
I'm thinking Anthony Richardson is sitting there thinking, boy, never in a million years did I think Daniel Jones was not only going to steal my job, but become a franchise quarterback overnight.
It honestly would make sense, right? That you drafted a quarterback like that you thought that highly of. Maybe not the rest of the football world thought that Anthony Richardson would be able to do that because he didn't have a lot of time under his belt. But you'd like to think that if you were 7-1, I'd be the guy quarterbacking this football team. Nope, turns out it's the Giants scraps. It's Daniel Jones, and they're going to be thinking about signing him to a long-term deal. So we'll see where that goes. All right, I told you I wanted to talk about some dirty, disgusting, vile behavior, right? This goes to the friendly skies.
We're talking about CB, right?
Talking about CB. No, this goes to the friendly skies. I'm reading this article here. It says this drama unfolded last week, mid-October, when a Delta flight took off from Los Angeles. It was bound for Salt Lake City. That's not even that long of a flight, right? Well, about halfway into the 2-hour route, crew members and passengers noticed a foul odor creeping through the cabin. The smell was lingering despite quick efforts to clear it, which forced the pilots to turn the plane around and return to Los Angeles International Airport. Delta was able to trace the odor to spoiled food that a passenger brought on board, unrelated to the aircraft or the airline's catering. So it was none of their food. It's a 2-hour flight from LA to Salt Lake. You're not even getting anything. What are they throwing a bag of peanuts in your face? But what about some of those the Lotus cookies?
But wait,
the Biscoff cookies. That's what they give you.
Many questions. Let me continue. Not miniature questions. I have many.
I don't know if I can answer all of them. Let me continue.
I'm going to need every one.
So it says the smell spread quickly through the cabin, and it was unpleasant enough to raise safety concerns. It was that bad. Imagine your nasty, disgusting food is so bad that everybody that is operating a Delta flight decides that it's a safety issue, and we're not even going to keep going to Salt Lake City. We have to turn around. I guess the protocol, if it's a safety issue, you got to turn around and go back to the 60s, back from where you came. So that's where they go. It was an Airbus. It was carrying 189 passengers, 2 pilots, 4 flight attendants. Once the crew detected the smell, they followed the safety procedures and returned to L.A. Delta said, quote, as nothing is more important than the safety of our customers and people, our crew followed standard procedures to safely return. And then they had to add an apology to the customers for the delay. Once they were on the ground, they deplaned, no incident, and they boarded a new aircraft to then complete their trip to Utah. Talk about a nightmarish day to just get on a plane. I mean, it's nonstop, right to SLC, and you're done. Officials did not specify the exact food item.
On.
I want to know that too. But they confirmed spoilage caused that odor that filled the cabin. What are we doing? I have heard stories.
It was L.A. to Salt Lake?
L.A. to Salt Lake. Right. I've heard stories, and I have even seen people bring fresh fish onto planes.
No.
Into the cabin.
No.
Yes.
No.
I swear to you.
What are we doing?
I have smelled it too, but nothing happened on the flight that I was on that stopped it and turned it around. What are you going to do? Once somebody already brought it onto the flight, you're kind of screwed.
But I guess I don't understand. So a couple things. One, I don't understand why you would even have spoiled food. Like if it smells, what's the thought process?
I don't know. People are stupid.
Well,
people have no sense. They're dirty, vile creatures.
I just don't. I mean, I can't comprehend the idea that you would bring spoiled, like, did he not know it was it in his book bag for 9 hours or 9 months? And you're like, oh, I got to get that ham sandwich.
Maybe you're trying to bring like some fantastic barbecue, that you had, and you put it on ice, or you had it like in a little cooler, like a little lunchbox.
It doesn't smell that bad that quickly. That's the thing you're forgetting here, Timmy.
It would have to be like hot for a day,
but
to stink that bad.
You would also have to open it. That's the thing.
Yeah, to let that smell rush out.
And even then, you would have to leave it open or remove it from the packaging to truly.
I'm picturing it was in one of those like lunchbox, like flimsy cooler type things. The ones that like you get for your free gift. That's what work gives to you. That's how they usually show their appreciation. You get a nice lunchbox for Christmas. That type of thing is what I picture.
I just cannot possibly imagine what could have been in there, unless it was like milk, unless they poured milk and set it in the heat for 4 days, and then they were like, all right, I'm ready to drink this milk on a plane.
That is so disgusting. Whoever did that needs to be put in jail for the rest of their life. You just ruined the day of 189 people. Think about that. A stupid move that you made wrecked that many people's travel and that many people's days. And it didn't have to happen. There was no other reason why there would have been that safety issue.
Drop the overhead masks and let's land this plane in Salt Lake. Come on.
What is the worst thing that you have ever seen, like on a plane?
I have. So I fly a lot, and I like to fly. Like, I have no problem flying. I enjoy the experience a little bit. But people, it's a lawless land. I don't understand. People like lose control
like
of
the
being.
West.
Yes. People, like, they get in an airport, and then everything about being a civil human being is just gone.
It's almost like being at a sporting event.
But yes.
To a lesser extent. It's
but
not
everybody's
that bad.
sober. Most of them are sober.
At the airport bars, though.
Like, there are so many times in an airport. I just traveled this past weekend, and there were so many times that I said, what is going through your mind in doing this? I can't even comprehend how some people think it's socially acceptable to do the things that they do on airplanes.
All right, what is socially acceptable, though, is a good game show on a Tuesday.
We love it.
You ready for that? Been waiting for our Tom Hanks game show quiz. From me to you, buddy. That is coming up in 2 minutes. It's Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan Traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza, home of the Grandview Browns backers.
We've got a 5-minute holdup if you're on westbound 270 on the North Outer Belt from 161 to Cleveland Avenue. You're also looking at a 5-minute delay if you're on northbound 315 between 670 and North Broadway. This report is sponsored by IHOP. Introducing the IHOP Value Menu, where all your breakfast faves are just $6 each every day. Where else can you get a big, filling sit-down breakfast for only $6? Go to your Happy Plates with the $6 IHOP Value Menu. Available every day at IHOP. $7 in some locations. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
The number one problem we see at our clinic is delaying treatment. ED and low T can get worse.
Book your appointment right now. Call 614-300-7400. Prefer privacy? Book online in under 30 seconds at columbusmensclinic.com.
At our clinics, men's sexual health is the whole job. Look, I'm a normal guy too. I hate going to the doctor, but we've helped so many guys in here just like you. Even if pills have failed, our medical team is going to take the time to talk you through it. Same day in-house lab, and the treatments, well, they could change your life.
Your local medical team has your back. ED, low T, Peyronie's, size, and shape modeling. We tailor what works for you.
I'll get to the point. Can you imagine epic workouts and epic sex? Yeah, I said it.
A stronger you is closer than you think. We're available right now. Call 614-300-7400 or book in 30 seconds or less at columbusmensclinic.com. Columbus Men's Clinic. Making it happen.
Earn 2% cash back on purchases and pay 0% APR on balance transfers for 15 months with a new Kemba Financial Credit Union Visa. That's more rewards and less interest. Apply at Kemba.org. For purchases and balance transfers made in the first 90 days, restrictions apply. APR equals annual percentage rate. Variable and subject to change. Equal opportunity lender. Expires 10/31/25.
Make this your year. Looking for a new career in the high-demand fields of IT and cybersecurity? Attend classes live online or on campus. Go to mycomputercareer.edu and take the free career evaluation
evaluation today.
Financial aid is available to those who qualify.
Common Man and Timmy is sponsored by the Hinderer Motor Company. Listen every weekday from 3 to 6. They're good, clean boys. The Fan.
Panama Ted is being forced to produce this show against his will. You're listening to Common Man and Timmy.
5 words that nobody wants to hear. You need a new roof. But if you find yourself in a situation where a new roof is in order, I want you to check out my friends at Victor's Home Solutions. You can check them out. You can see for yourself. They've got thousands of 5-star ratings for both customer service and their high-quality craftsmanship. They can offer a 50-year leak-free guarantee on every roof they install. That is good stuff. That's peace of mind right there. 50 years, half a century for that roof. That's perfect. And since nobody wants to pay high interest rates for a limited time, Victor's is offering a 5-year no-interest financing with minimum monthly payments for qualified buyers. I myself have done the 21-point roof inspection. I've gone through that whole process, how professional it is, how detail-oriented it is with everything that needs to be done to your roof. And it's completely free, of course, too. So why wouldn't you want to get that roof inspected? 866-VICTORS, that's the number, or go online to victors.com. Adam King of 10 TV hanging out here today. When did we both find out? When did we start talking about Tom Hanks? Was it the knocking over my wife?
Knocking over my wife.
It just blew us away that Tom Hanks.
What are they doing, Tom?
He dropped an F-bomb on somebody, and so we were blown away that a guy as nice, as perceived to be as nice as Tom Hanks could blow up on somebody in public that way. But it was the paparazzi. They were in his face. They were messing with him, and they did. They bumped into Rita Wilson. So it's like, whoa, come on.
I will save my Tom Hanks book story. Have I told you that?
No.
I'll save that for after
the next segment.
After the trivia here.
After the quiz?
Yep.
All right, how about a little game show Tuesday? Hit it, CB. All right, this is made just for Adam King, the Tom Hanks quiz. Are you ready?
I am ready.
Number 1, that's how we start.
Catch Me If You Can.
In his illustrious career, that's a good movie. I love that one. It's one of my favorites. Tom Hanks has secured 2 Oscar awards. Can you name one of them or both for extra credit? I will lifeline you if you need. And it sounds like you do need it right now.
No, first one I'm going to go Green Mile. Tom Hanks. I'm sorry, Forrest Gump.
Yes, Tom Hanks. Forrest Gump. Forrest Gump is one of them, 1994.
Yeah.
I thought you were better than this. I thought you would get the other one. The other one was in 1993. It was 2 years in a row. Best actor in each of them, lead actor. And how about that? He hasn't won an Oscar since 1994 for the role in Forrest Gump.
I'm going through all of them, but it's not always the roles that you think. It's not always the role that you think. Is this a good movie?
Well, let me say, let me give you the other. Let me give you another one.
A lifeline. Give me a lifeline. Give me a hint.
Is it big? Well, I can't. I already had it up there. Is it Catch Me If You Can?
No.
Or is it Philadelphia?
Oh, it's Philadelphia. Yeah. Great movie.
Movie with Denzel Washington.
Yeah, great movie.
All right. So, kind of partial credit for the first one there.
Yeah.
Question number 2. Tom Hanks' first credited role is in a picture that was released in 1980. He would have been 24 years old. What genre was this film? Was it a rom-com? Was it a slasher? Was it a science fiction?
I think it's a rom-com.
It is not.
Is it a slasher?
It's a slasher
Is
film.
it really?
Yeah, the movie's called He Knows You're Alone. I only know this because my dad and my sister were watching it when I was, a teenager, and he shouted, "Come down here. Who's that?" He's pointing at the TV.
I'm looking at a picture.
I'm like, oh my God, that's Tom Hanks.
That's
what the
wild.
hell is this?
Yeah, that's wild.
And I didn't even watch the rest of that movie. All right, number 3. You're gonna bring it back here. Tom's role in the World War II picture Saving Private Ryan, of course, it was received with overwhelming positive reviews. A known history buff, Tom worked with Steven Spielberg on that picture. On 2 separate occasions, he worked again with Spielberg on World War II themed miniseries for HBO. Name one or both of them.
Was he in Band of Brothers?
He worked on Band of Brothers.
Yes,
he co-created it.
Okay.
With Spielberg. That is one of them. There was another one.
Is this the one, the Pacific?
Yes.
Yeah.
Good job. I myself have not seen the Pacific.
But it's good.
I've seen Band of Brothers probably 3 times over.
They're the same concept.
You know how many big-time actors are hidden in that Band of Brothers
Yeah, it's
miniseries?
ridiculous.
My God.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Like, take a look at the list of actors that have been in that. All right, number 4, audio clip time.
Here we go.
All right, I am a big fan of Tom Hanks' early run of movies. The back when he was banging comedy flicks, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is a little clip from one of the rare movies that is a decades-old film, but me, Sarah, Jack, we can all sit down together and enjoy it. Hit it. Here's the clip.
What's with her? Oh, she had a little accident over the weekend. Got hit in the head by some lightning. It's not funny, Freddie. It's not funny.
I'm sorry. That's not funny. That's not funny.
Besides, she's okay. She can still do certain things around the office.
Like what? Jumpstart a car?
All right. What is that movie?
That movie, is that big?
No,
it's a rom-com.
not.
It's the rom-com that he's in. It's the rom-com that he's in. What is it called?
It's not a rom-com either. I know where you're going. It is a rom-com. I don't know why I just said that. Of course it is.
It's with the 2 names.
No, it's Splash.
Oh, I would not have got. I don't think I've ever seen
You've
Splash.
never seen Splash?
No, but I think I need to see it.
Splash is fantastic.
I need to see it.
I don't know how you missed that one.
Yeah.
Big is a great one, too, from the early run. Splash is another one. There could be some more here in the quiz.
It was John Candy. John
Yeah,
Candy
John
distracted me. That threw me
John
off.
Candy was hopefully gonna push it because he's in that movie with him, obviously. All right, we're gonna go AI voice time right
Okay,
here.
here we
I've
go.
got some guests that would like to ask you some things. Who do we have first here?
Jeff Ribber here. Hey, Timmy, I see they're giving you some reprieve from the common man today. Sometimes I need some reprieve myself from our damn yapper dogs. I was honored to take part in the Tom Hanks quiz with the great 10 TV sports anchor, Adam King. I once had brunch with Tom and Rita when I was out in L.A. to see my old pal Larry King. But here's your question. This Rob Reiner rom-com was released in 1989 to critical acclaim. Starring Tom Hanks and Meg Ryan, it contained the famous line, "Men and women can't be friends because the sex part always gets in the way." Name that movie.
Oh, my.
That's one of the most famous movies of all time.
That's not Tom Hanks, okay? That's Billy Crystal.
Yeah. I know what, but he's thinking You've Got Mail.
No, he's not thinking You've Got Mail. It's Harry Met Sally. Jesus, Adam.
Well, no, but if he's talking about the famous Tom Hanks rom-com.
There is a Tom. Yes, Tom
that's
Hanks.
You've Got Mail.
But that line, that he.
Oh yeah, that is
he
from.
Thinks Tom Hanks.
Billy Crystal and Harry Met Sally.
In When Harry Met Sally.
No, not accurate.
And that is not the case. All right, number 6 here. Tom Hanks was nominated for an Academy Award in the 2001 hit Castaway. I'm sure you've seen it several times. I want you to give me one line in this movie, and you just did it. I will allow.
I'm sorry, Wilson.
I was going to allow Wilson. Yes, very good, Adam. You did a good job there.
Thank you.
Second parter for Castaway.
Okay,
because it deserves it.
FedEx plane crashes.
Tom's character, Chuck Noland, is his name. Not Chuck
Norris.
Chuck Noland. He starts stockpiling several packages after crashing on that beach. Can you name just 2 of the items that Chuck collects?
Oh, that's such a good
from the packages.
I thought your question was going to be what was the plane?
You know one of them already.
Oh, volleyball.
Yes. So you have to get one.
That's
okay.
Such a good. I don't think I can. I haven't seen that movie in a long.
Come on, volleyball. Come on, think.
Basketball.
No.
Oh, a net.
Yes. I'll give you the net. The net was from a woman's dress. There was like some netting on the bottom part. He had divorce papers, not a lot of use. There were VHS tapes that he used to film.
You know what's interesting?
And then the ice skates were a huge thing.
I was going to say VHS tape.
The ice skates were like the biggest part, the biggest thing he found. All right, AI voice time, part 2. Believe we have another wonderful guest here.
Hello, King. Not only do I have to listen to you taint this fine time slot that I've built up for so many years, but now I'm being forced to take part in this stupid quiz. Everyone in the world knows the baseball movie A League of Their Own. When the team scout went to visit Marla at her house, the team initially wouldn't take her. Why? Was it because she had no fastball? Was it because she smelled like funkified white fish?
Or was it because she's ugly as sin? Oh, and by the way, I still have makeup in my eyeballs because of you. And if you get this wrong, I'm going to kick you in the sacky. Okay, Mikey, go pee-pee now.
All right, thank you, AI Common Man. What's the answer there? Marla in a league of their own. Why didn't they want to take her?
Have a fastball.
No.
It was because she smelled like fish.
She's ugly.
Oh, I don't know.
And that was wrong. It was wrong. All right.
These are like very in-depth questions. This is not Tom. I thought this was Tom Hanks related, not Tom Hanks movies.
What is the name of the arcade game that Tom Hanks' young character in Big uses that grants him the wish to be big? Is that Zoltar,
no,
Zanzibar, or Zima?
Oh, it's Zoltar.
It is Zoltar.
Yeah, it's Zoltar. Sorry.
Yeah, fantastic. All right, I want to hear. You did okay. I thought you did a lot better.
I would. Well, I didn't realize. I'm a big Tom Hanks guy. Well, I watched the movies, but I haven't seen him in a while.
Understandable. I want to hear your story coming up. Back page as well. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza, home of the Grandview Browns backers.
We've got a 10-minute delay if you're on northbound 71 on the north side between 670 and Hudson Street. And you're going to hit a 15-minute slowdown if you need to use southbound 270 on the west outer belt from Cemetery Road to I-70. This report is sponsored by Straight Talk Wireless. Don't let data limits hold you back from being the gift master in the family group chat. Switch to Straight Talk Wireless and get real unlimited data on Verizon's 5G network. Straight Talk, available at straighttalk.com or Walmart. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
This October, eliminate chili drafts for good with Window Nation. Right now, when you buy 2 replacement windows, you'll get 2 for free. Plus, pay nothing for 2 whole years. Hurry, this sale ends October 31st. Schedule your free estimate now at windownation.com. That's windownation.com.
Welcome to Tire Discounters. Oh, hiya, Phantom.
Mike, you may be in big trouble with Chip Wood.
Our owner?
Free oil changes along with alignment?
On any 4 tire purchase.
And Goodyear's up to $200 off?
Yeah.
Sorry, Mike, but I'm telling.
But the Wood family is behind all this.
Oh, those rascals.
But don't tell the accountants.
Of course not. And what do they do again?
Buy any set of 4 tires at Tire Discounters and get a free alignment and oil change. Make them Goodyears and save up to $200 more. See store for details.
You know that chronic pain in your knees, hip, back, or shoulders? It can make life feel impossible. But at QC Kinetics, there's a breakthrough treatment that's giving patients relief. In some cases, within a day. It's called stem wave therapy. This device has been used for over 20 years in Europe, but has made its way to the U.S., and there's a groundswell of demand for the treatments because patients are getting released from acute pain and spreading the word. Here's the most interesting detail. This device is both diagnostic and therapeutic, helping Dr. Tessner and the medical team at QC Kinetics find the problem and trigger your body's natural healing response. StemWave uses sound waves that penetrate, spark blood flow, and more cellular activity. That's exactly what you need to promote healing and relief. Wondering if it's a good solution for your pain? QC Kinetics is making it easy. Your first treatment is only $49. So call for your consultation and ask about the $49 treatment right here in Columbus. 380-208-4544. 380-208-4544. That's 380-208-4544.
Script Ohio necklaces, Blocko earrings, Ohio State bangles, and more. You'll find an exclusive collection of luxury Buckeye jewelry you'll love at the Diamond Cellar, starting at $99. Show your Buckeye love at the Diamond Cellar, proud sponsor of Ohio State Athletics.
Would you enjoy watching a football game if the officials were paid a bonus for every flag they threw? Or a basketball game where the refs got paid for every foul they called? Okay, how about hiring a furnace and AC company that pays its technicians by the number of parts they can sell you? Hi, this is Dennis, president of Care Heating and Cooling, and today, this is how many companies operate. They call it performance pay, and it rewards technicians by paying them more for billing you more. Why is this bad? Because it abuses your trust in a technician to be treated fairly and honestly. At Care, we've been family-owned for 31 years and have always paid our technicians by the hour for repairs. We'll show you exactly what needs to be fixed and why, and give you our low upfront cost before we start. And unlike other companies, our technicians will never be rewarded for throwing more flags. Our Central Ohio-based staff is here for you 7 days a week. Care Heating and Cooling. Book an appointment online at careheatingandcooling.com or call us at 1-800-COOLING. When you need a company you can trust.
The Fan has a new tailgate destination. Join us before every home game at the O Patio and Pub on Lane.
Sponsored by your Central Ohio Ford dealers, Jameson Whiskey and Coors Light.
See you Saturday, friends.
Columbus, the Blue Jackets schedule is out. And you can lock in your seats with ticket plans starting at just 11 games. Don't miss a moment of the action. Visit BlueJackets.com.
Around here, it's all or nothing, and Toyota has more all-wheel drive choices than anybody, like the family-size Highlander and the bigger, more powerful Grand Highlander. Now through November 3rd, get a new 25 Highlander or Grand Highlander with 4.75 APR financing, or you can get 5.75 APR financing on hybrid models with approved credit through TFS. Plus, you get 2 years no-cost maintenance. For complete details, go to Toyota.com. Toyota, let's go places.
College is great. You know what else is great? Pizza, which you can buy with your Huntington Bank debit card with the Ohio State University logo. Huntington Bank is proud to be the official consumer bank of the Ohio State University. Let's get more from money. Switch to Huntington Bank. Welcome.
It's almost Football Friday. All play and no work.
Sponsored by Tansky's Sawmill Toyota.
Your home for football, The Fan.
Buckeye Show is coming up here at the top of the 6 o'clock hour with my friend Brandon Beam. 15 minutes of solo Beam for this one because we have a 6:15 start time for Columbus Blue Jackets hockey and a 6:45 puck drop. What? Colin, why are you making faces at me?
I don't think it's a solo. I think I saw Austin Ward back there.
Yeah, it's Austin too.
Oh, not solo Beam. I didn't know. How much are we paying Austin for this one? Is this
$12?
This better be pro bono. I better not see anything down on the one segment for Austin that he made the trip in for this. But man, good on him. Good on him. That is going to be a mad dash. I know better than anybody what those are like. You just got to get in, get out, do everything, and then pull the ripcord onto Jackets hockey. They going to win tonight on the road at the Sabres. Let's keep this thing going.
Yeah, they've got some momentum right now. You just got to keep riding.
It's just when you're beating the Penguins by 2 and then they tie you up, you know that you've lost that game. They had that one. They let the lead slip away. They fought. They got it to the overtime. They survived the 5-minute overtime, a 3-on-3, and somehow was able to come out alive with the extra point, winning that shootout. So I would have preferred to not give Pittsburgh the extra point when you play that good of a hockey game. But hey, they still won the game. And that was the second game of a back-to-back. They were horrible at the second game in back-to-backs last year.
Yeah, which is...
I think they get one more win all year. They've matched the number that they got in those games all last season.
You're exactly right. Listen, I like how they bounced back after a frustrating start to the season already. They're 4-4. Let's ride it tonight at the Sabres.
All right, we were talking about Tom Hanks. We both love him. We love the catalog. I kind of got you with the quiz there. I should have filled you in on the Rimmer joke. That was a Rimmer joke.
Confused.
He thought that we asked him his favorite Tom Hanks movie, and he said, When Harry Met Sally. And we're like, that's Billy Crystal. No, he's great at hosting the Oscars, though. Good job. And Billy is great in Forget Paris. But what is your Tom Hanks story?
So, Tom Hanks wrote a book. It's called Uncommon Type. And when it came out, I was so excited. I watched him do all the different interviews, and I went to go get the book, and my grandma said, no, I'll get it for you for Christmas. So my grandma surprises me with an autographed copy of Tom Hanks' Uncommon Type.
Oh, that's cool.
Amazing, right? So I get this book, and I'm so excited, and I sit down and I start reading it. And it's got some... racy moments in there. It gets a little dicey and not for young audiences, not safe for work.
This is like one of those books that should have Fabio on the cover of it.
Yes, exactly.
It's like
one
the
of those
Canadian
books.
Mounted.
Yes, exactly. I'm like reading half. I'm like, Tom, what are we doing here? Tom, stop. What? And I stopped halfway through because I was like, this is wild.
What is the book of? What is it? Like,
it's a
what
bunch
did you
of,
think the book was about?
It's a bunch of short stories. It's 17 different short stories.
Fiction, nonfiction,
nonfiction, or fiction. Fiction.
We're in the red, the black, whatever the bad one is.
That's a good one. That's a clip-off moment there. Yeah, I had to go channel what I learned in school. Fiction.
So, King, are they fake stories or are they real stories?
Yeah, they're fake
I'm
stories.
still not sure you know.
They're fake stories. They're fictitious stories.
Okay, good.
And so they all just each at different moments get like very dicey and Fabio-esque. And you're like, boy, this is not what I signed up for.
Like,
and so
does he talk about like the anatomy and great physical detail?
I felt like I was reading 50 Shades of Grey, to put it into...
Were things throbbing?
Yeah, couldn't have said it better myself. So then I went and told my sweet grandmother and said, what the heck, Grandma?
My head has been throbbing this entire show.
It's ridiculous.
Oh, well, how did she get the autographed copy? Was it
I
she
don't
just
know.
bought it that way online, or did she go to a signing
I
somewhere?
don't know. I've never asked.
And see good old Tom. I still like him.
He's a great guy.
You know what? Fiction writer, nonfiction writer, all the same.
Could have been nonfiction.
Sponsored by Care Heating and Cooling. When you need a company you can trust, call 1-800-COOLING.
Adam, thanks for helping out the last couple days. You got anything over there?
Yes, Hair Museum filled with century-old mementos close its doors, scattering contents around the nation. Century-old wreaths made from human hair fill the walls of this hair museum, and glass cases overflow with necklaces and watch bands woven by locks of the dead. Yet it closed. And so after 30 years, they decided to spread all the hair around the country.
What do we do?
Yep.
Why? What? What's happening?
That's if you look at the pictures, make it worse. The pictures, I can't show you the pictures because this is radio, but imagine what you would think a wreath looks like made out of human hair. And it's all framed and all over the wall.
Brown hair or blonde hair?
All different colors.
Does it thicken? Does it harden up?
For about 30 years, the hair artist collection in Kansas City suburb attracted, including the likeness of heavy metal legend Ozzy Osbourne has been there. So,
okay, so Ozzy visited this. There's a
3,000 pieces have been shipped across the country.
Everything's made out of human hair.
Everything is made out of human hair.
And there was a physical museum, and Ozzy was its top visitor.
Yep, and I'm looking at a picture of it. And if you want to look it up, just type in hair museum, because I don't think there's very many of those going around.
Something that you would sport that's made out of hair.
Nothing.
Human hair.
A wig.
Yeah, it's probably about it. That's probably the smartest thing that you've said.
Yeah.
Fiction,
nonfiction, we'll never know.
I'm with you. I think I'm with you on the wig part.
Yeah.
Keep that human hair away from me. You know who loves that story? That serial killer, Ed Gein, who they did the Netflix thing on. He loved it. Loved everything that you said. All right.
Repulsive what I'm looking at here.
Adam, thank you so much for the time. We'll see you soon, all right? What's coming up on the news tonight? What's coming up on your hits?
The CBJ. Ryan Day talked a little bit about a corn maze and scary like we did here. But yeah, Blue Jackets in action trying to get above 500 for the first time this year.
Very good. Your friend and mine, the Common Man, back tomorrow. Cannot wait for that. 15 minutes. We've got the Buckeye Show coming up and Blue Jackets hockey right after that. Have a good night on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza, home of the Grandview Browns backers.
Watch for a disabled vehicle that's in the left lane and causing holdup on eastbound Morse Road near 270. And be aware of an accident that's blocking westbound 70's off-ramp to the 71 East split on the east side. This report is sponsored by IHOP. Introducing the IHOP Value Menu, where all your breakfast faves are just $6 each every day. Where else can you get a big, filling sit-down breakfast for only $6? Go to your Happy Plates with the $6 IHOP Value Menu. Available every day at IHOP. $7 in some locations. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.